Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, along with Braden Kronline and Julia Habman, the OSN team. We are at Muskegon Orchard View, and right now we're about to bring you the front end of a girls JV girls varsity doubleheader. And right now, the starting lineup is being introduced. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor, as well as PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And here are your starting lineups. First for the first for the home Cardinals of Muskegon Orchard View, starting at the guards. Number 3, Peyton Bly. She is a sophomore. And number 4, Morgan Nelson, a freshman. The center, number 14, Jalea Childers. And the forwards are number 32, Ambry Reddy. She's a sophomore. And number 34, Cambry Hardy. And she is a sophomore. Orchard View is coached by Carnisha Kaiser. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Dan Mesher, assisted by Jeff Knapp. Starting at the guards, number 1, McKenna Williams, a sophomore, and number 11, Aliana Jeruzel, a freshman. The center, number 5, Jordan Anderson, a freshman. Forwards are number 15, Hannah Glanville, a sophomore, number 33, Jenna Skiba, a freshman. Getting set for the tip-off here. Ludington in their black jerseys. Orange numerals and lettering trimmed in white. Orchard View, their white jerseys with cardinal red lettering and numerals. And here we go. We're underway. JV girls basketball, tip controlled by the Orioles. And right off the bat, there's a shot up and in. And score that for Eliana Jeruzel. Ludington off to a quick 2-0 lead. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday. And there's a shot blocked right there by Anderson, fought for, and with it for the Orioles, McKenna Williams. Williams will get it ahead now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel will hit Glanville. Orchard View has a beautiful gym here, a really nice school. And there's a shot up and in, and give that bucket to the Cardinals. Number 10, Nazalia Mendiola, who gets to start tonight. Okay, so Mendiola gets the bucket. Orchard View up 3-2. Jordan Anderson with the ball. Now to Glanville. Her shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, and now she'll dish it over to Jeruzel, who will take the 3, way off the mark. Rebound fought for. Anderson had it momentarily. Double checking the Orchard View starters out there. We've got 3. Yep, we got 14. Got 10. 32 and 34. So Morgan Nelson did not start for the Cardinals. In her place, Nazalia Mendiola. There's a shot up, no good there. That was put up by Glanville, and now a foul on the floor, and it's going to be called on the Orioles. Orchard View with the basketball. They're up 3-2. 6:17 to go in the opening quarter. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington Orioles at Muskegon Orchard View. We've got a doubleheader coming your way. JV game right now, and then the varsity game to follow about 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of this JV game. We will also be giving you updates from Ludington as how the boys freshman, boys JV, and boys varsity teams will be doing tonight, how they will fare against Orchard View. We'll receive those reports from Michael Lacombe. Orchard View basketball, 5:45 left in the first quarter, 3-2 OV lead. With the ball, 34, that's Cambry Hardy. Hardy loses it now. Williams has it for the Orioles. McKenna Williams. She'll give it now to Hannah Glanville. Glanville back to Williams. Will work it inside to Jordan Anderson. Anderson will kick it back out to Williams. Now she'll take the running jumper right there. No good. Rebound fought for, and now that was Skiba with it. Skiba to Williams, now to Jeruzel. Eliana Jeruzel to McKenna Williams. Inside. Skiba back to Williams. Her shot on the way. No good. Rebound to Orchard View's number 32, Ambry Reddy. 4:56 to go in the opening quarter. Muskegon Orchard View 3, Ludington 2. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 34, Cambry Hardy. Hardy will give it up now to Bly. And now Bly's pass deflected there by Glanville out of bounds. So Orchard View with possession. They have a 1-point lead. They're up 3-2, 4:39 to go in this opening quarter. Peyton Bly, her pass out of bounds. Last touched by Jenna Skiba of the Orioles. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 13. And that is Aaliyah Betts. Also checking in, number 30 for the Orioles. And that is Ashley Stowe. We've got another three-pointer from the Cardinals, number 34, Cambry Hardy. So Cardinals with 2 3-pointers in this first quarter. They lead 6-2 with 4:15 to go in the opening quarter. There's a nice move by Betts. Oh, nice running floater right there by Aaliyah Betts. 4:03 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington trails by 2, 6-4. Now there's a pass intercepted there, and coming away with it for the Orioles, Jenna Skiba. Skiba now will give it to McKenna Williams. Williams to Betts. Aaliyah Betts with the ball. Now a foul will be called on the Cardinals, and it will be called on number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. Into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Maggie Hackert. Hackert, a sophomore. Ashley Stowe is a freshman, and Aaliyah Betts is a freshman. Williams will get the ball into Hackert. Hackert's pass deflected, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. 3:41 to go, opening quarter. Ludington trails Muskegon Orchard View by the score of 6-4. McKenna Williams, her pass to Hackert deflected, and coming away with it for the Cardinals, number 3, that's Peyton Bly. Bly, there's a shot on the way there, off the mark there by Cambry Hardy. Fighting for it for the Cardinals, number 32, Ambry Reddy. And now another shot, a three-pointer off the mark there, and that was put up, I believe, by Peyton Bly. Now here come the Orioles. Skiba over to Williams. Now to Stowe. And there, Stowe got the ball to Hackert. Her pass is picked off right there, and with it for the Cardinals, Peyton Bly. Bly will give it now to Cambry Hardy. Hardy back to Bly. And now the pass intercepted. Bly's pass intercepted by Skiba. Skiba will get the ball now to Ashley Stowe. Stowe wears number 30. Her pass deflected, but there to retrieve it for the Orioles was McKenna Williams. Williams now over to Betts. Betts will give it up to Hackert. Hackert loses the ball, and here come the Cardinals. And with it, number 3, Peyton Bly. 2:27 to go, opening quarter. Muskegon Orchard View 6, Ludington 4. Pass will go out of bounds. Last touched by Muskegon Orchard View. Into the Oriole lineup, I should say returning to the Oriole lineup, number 5, Jordan Anderson, and also number 11, Eliana Jerusel. They join Betts out there, Stowe, and Hackert. Jerusel over to Stowe, back to Jerusel, now to Betts. Betts will give it up to Anderson. Now Anderson is going to be fouled. Foul is called on number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. That's the third team foul on Muskegon Orchard View. 2:07 left in this opening quarter. Ludington trails 6-4. Into the Cardinals lineup, number 4, Morgan Nelson, and she is a freshman. Jerusel will trigger the ball in for the Orioles, and she gets it into Hackert. Hackert now back to Jerusel, into Anderson. Anderson turns in the lane, and now she'll dish it back, and it's picked off right there. I should say it was deflected, and with it for the Cardinals, number 3, Peyton Bly. Bly now over to Cambry Hardy. Hardy will give it up to Bly. She'll take the shot. No good. And the Orchard View player there, number 4, Morgan Nelson, was able to get to the ball, but when she got to it, she was standing out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Substitutions in for the Orioles. Hannah Glanville checks back in. She wears number 15. And also back in for the Orioles, number 33, Jenna Skiba. Glanville and Skiba both been seeing action with the varsity the last couple of games. Nice move by Anderson, and she's fouled. Jordan Anderson there, nice power move to the basket. She gets hacked, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 1:29 to go in this opening quarter. Muskegon Orchardview 6, Ludington 4. Anderson's first shot is up and good. Orioles trail by a point, 6-5. Second attempt is no good. Rebound, ball still loose. Skiba had it momentarily, but coming away with it is Bly for the Cardinals. And Bly will give the ball up, and the shot is put up there by Cambry Hardy. No good, but she's fouled, and she will shoot 2. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive, pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. In fact, I spoke earlier with Sarah Holmes. First free throw is no good. Second shot up and good. Good hometown bounce right there for Cambry Hardy. She's got 4 first quarter points, and Orchardview leads by 2, 7-5. Jeruzel with it ahead to Anderson. Anderson pass. Oh, tried to get that ball over to Skiba, and it just went through Jenna Skiba's hands right there. Out of bounds. It'll be Orchardview basketball. We also want to thank Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. All right, back to the action here. 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails 7-5 to the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals. Orchardview with the basketball. Cambry Hardy has it. And ball deflected out of bounds right there, so it will stay with the Cardinals. And we have a timeout on the floor. 52 seconds left in this opening quarter. Muskegon Orchardview 7, Ludington 5. It's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. You are watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchardview High School. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronlein, Julia Habman, the Oriole Sports Network team. We're back to action here, and now a foul called on the Orioles, Eliana Jeruzel. That is the third team foul, I believe, on the Orioles. 47 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 34, Cambry Hardy. Hardy gets a pick right there from Peyton Bly. Bly still with the ball now, and she will get the ball to Ambry Reddy. Now there's a steal. Jordan Anderson comes up with the ball, and she'll get it ahead to Eliana Jeruzel. 25 seconds to go. Jeruzel dribble drive, shot up, and no good there by Skiba. Rebound to Anderson. She'll dish it out now to Glanville. Glanville to Williams. 15 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Glanville with it now. Skiba, Anderson, baseline drive. Good! Good passing there by the Orioles. Jordan Anderson gets the bucket. She's got 3 points in this first quarter. 2 seconds to go. There's the buzzer. And at the end of one from Muskegon Orchardview, girls JV basketball action, your score, the Ludington Orioles 7, the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals 7. Back in 60 here on the OSN.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchardview High School. At the end of one in JV girls basketball action, Ludington 7, Muskegon Orchardview 7. The Cardinals have the basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. Shot put up there by Cambry Hardy, no good. Rebound to OV, and it's batted away, batted out of bounds by the Orioles. Jala Childers will trigger that ball in. Now there's a shot up and no good by Hardy. Skiba came away with it ahead to Jerusalem, now to Williams. Williams, nice pass. Oh, what a pass by McKenna Williams to Jordan Anderson, who gets the bucket. Ludington up 9-7, 7:28 to go in this opening half. On the floor for the Orioles right now, you have Skiba, Anderson, Glanville, Williams, and Jerusalem. For the Cardinals, you have Hardy, Reddy, Bly, Childers, and also Nelson. There's a ball deflected right there, and it's going to be Oriole basketball. Checking into the Muskegon Orchardview lineup will be number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. Glanville with the basketball for the Orioles. Ahead now to Anderson. Anderson is going to draw the foul right there. And it'll be called on the Cardinals, number 32, Ambry Reddy. 5th team foul on Muskegon Orchardview. The Orioles have been whistled for 3 team fouls. 7:01 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 9-7. Into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Ashley Stowe. And also into the Oriole lineup, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez. Stowe with it now over to Williams. Williams trying to get that ball to Ramirez, lost it, gets it back, and now she's going to be called for the traveling violation. .647 remaining in the second quarter. Ludington up 9-7. Now we'll have a foul called, I believe, on Ashley Stowe. Yes. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. All right, Orchardview on the attack. Shots up and off the mark there by number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. She gets the ball right back, however. She's being guarded there by Ashley Stowe. Mendiola now over to Cambry Hardy. Hardy works it down inside there to Reddy, no good. Rebound up and in, however, and give that basket to number 14, Jayla Childers. I apologize for mispronouncing her first name here. Just recently. Now we have a traveling violation on the Orioles. 5:56 to go in the opening half. Ludington 9, Muskegon Orchardview 9. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout called by Coach Dan Mesher. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Back to Muskegon Orchardview, and we have a 9-9 score right now. 5:56 remaining in the opening half. Ludington and Muskegon Orchardview girls JV basketball action. Reminder, the girls varsity game will be aired here on the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with WMOM about 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of this JV game. Now the Orioles with the basketball, and I believe we're going to have a foul called there. And it's going to be, I believe, on number 34 for the Cardinals. And that's Cambry Hardy. That's her second. 6-team foul on the Cardinals. Ludington gets the ball in. The shot blocked right there. Glanville took the shot. It was blocked. Now here come the Cardinals. With the ball for Muskegon Orchardview, number 3, Peyton Bly. Bly will give it back now to Nazalia Mendiola. Mendiola guarded there by Sabrina Ramirez. And now she'll give the ball to number 32, Ambry Reddy. And taking the ball away there, Glanville momentarily. And now we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on the Cardinals, number 32, Ambry Reddy. 9-9, 5:24 to go in the second quarter. Into the Oriole lineup, number 13, Aaliyah Betts. And Betts will replace Ashley Stowe. So for the Orioles right now, you have Sabrina Ramirez on the court with Hannah Glanville, Eliana Jerusalem, Aaliyah Betts, and McKenna Williams. Ludington now in the bonus. That was a 7th team foul on the Cardinals. So Hannah Glanville will step to the charity stripe. It's only been 2 points scored so far, or I'm sorry, 4 points scored in this second quarter between the two teams. Glanville's first free throw up, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 32. And that's Ambry Reddy. Foul called on the Orioles, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez. Cardinals now on the attack. And now a foul will be called. I believe it's going to be called, yes, on Aaliyah Betts. That's the 6th team foul on the Orioles. So one more, and Orchardview will be in the bonus for the remainder of this first half. 5:15 to go. Second quarter, Ludington 9, Muskegon Orchardview 9. Mendiola with the basketball. Now over to Bly. Bly will give it to Mendiola. Her shot no good, deflected. Bly gets the ball right back. Her pass Some good passing right there. And we're going to have a bucket scored by the Cardinals, number 14, Jayla Childers. Muskegon Orchard View now up 11-9, 4:52 to go in this second quarter. Childers at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. 3-point lead for the Cardinals, 12-9, 4:52 to go. Now the pass is stolen right there and goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by the Orioles. Belay my last touched by the Cardinals, so Oriole basketball. 4:44 left in the opening half. Orioles trail by 3, 12-9. This game was tied up at 7 apiece at the end of the first quarter. Now we have, what a collision right there. Cardinal girl is still down. Now she's getting up slowly. Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. Mendiola over to Hardy. Now we have a double dribble violation called on the Cardinals. 4:19 left, 12-9. Oriole basketball. Thanks, Coach. All right. I just had Muskegon Orchard View Coach Ron Gates up here, and he just gave me a starting lineup. Good to see Coach Gates. There's a shot put up there by Jerusalem. It's no good. We got 4:06 remaining in the opening half. Ludington trails 12-9. Jerusalem was fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. Jerusalem's first attempt, no good. Brooklyn Gould checks into the OV lineup. She wears number 12. She's a sophomore. Jerusalem's second free throw is good. She has 3 points in this first half. Orioles trail by 2, 12-10. 3:56 to go. And now good defense here by Aaliyah Betts. Forces the OV dribbler out of bounds, and it'll be Ludington basketball. Jerusalem with the basketball. Jerusalem's pass intercepted right there. And coming up with the interception for the Cardinals was number 12, Brooklyn Gould. Gould gave the ball to Cambry Hardy. Now Ludington steals it. McKenna Williams ahead to Jerusalem. Her shot, no good, overlaid it. Rebound, up and in by Jenna Skiba. Jenna Skiba was in the perfect spot at the right time right there. Gets the offensive rebound and the bucket. We got a tie game, folks, 12 apiece, 3:21 to go in this opening half. Orchard View with the basketball. Ambry Reddy with it. Reddy, her drive, no good. Shot put up, out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Into the Ludington lineup. Number 10, Sydney Shimanek, seeing her first action of this ball game. And also returning for the Orioles, number 15, Hannah Glanville. Glanville will get the ball ahead now to Skiba. Skiba to Anderson. Anderson to Skiba. God! Oh, that was some nice passing right there between Skiba and Anderson. Skiba gets the basket, and the Orioles now up 14-12. 2:51 to go in the opening half. Ludington playing that tenacious defense. They're noted for steal by Glanville. Glanville ahead now to Shimanek. She loses it, and Orchard View has the ball back. Orchard View. Now let's see what the officials are saying. We got a foul called, I believe, on the Orioles. Yes. Both teams have been whistled for 8 team fouls. Ludington leads 14-12. 2:42 to go in the second quarter. So they'll come down to this end. That foul was called on the Orioles, and it was on Hannah Glanville, her second. On the court now for the Orioles, you have Shimanek, Glanville, Skiba, Anderson, and Williams. Free throw is no good there by Gould. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Williams gets the ball in to Glanville, ahead now to Skiba. Skiba will give it back to Williams. Over to Shimanek. Inside they go to Skiba. Now back to Williams. Williams 15-footer. Good! McKenna Williams pulled up at the free throw line there and drained the jumper. Ludington now leads by 4, 16-12. 2:17 to go in the second quarter. We're going to have a foul called, and it'll be called on Hannah Glanville at the free throw line for the Cardinals. Number 3, Peyton Bly. That's Peyton Bly. Orchard View does have a Page on their team, but that's number 11, Paige Davis. 2:13 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up by 4, 16-12. And now checking into the Oriole lineup will be Aaliyah Betts as she replaces Sydney Shimanek. Bly at the free throw line for the Cardinals. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Betts. Aaliyah Betts for the Orioles ahead now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel's pass is picked off right there. And coming away with it for the Cardinals, number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. She'll take the jumper, no good, but she's fouled, and she's going to shoot 3. Jordan Anderson called for the foul there. And Nazalia Mendiola will go to the free throw line and shoot 3. We want to send out a thank you to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're an offender bender, or with major collision damage, give Benny a call, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Second shot up, and no good by Mendiola. She has one more. I also want to send out kudos to Crown and Cork. Under new management with Linda and Brian Matson, they will be reopening in the spring. They've been a fine sponsor with us, and they had a very successful first year of business. Crown and Cork, 502 West Loomis, across from the Ludington Marina. All right, 1 of 3 free throws there for Nazalia Mendiola, and she has 4 points in this first half. Ludington up by 3, 16-13. Anderson with it at the free throw line. To Betts. Now to Jeruzel, Glanville, Skiba. Skiba, nice pass inside to Anderson. Anderson bodied out right there. She'll get it back to Glanville. Now to Jeruzel, who take the 17-footer, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals, fought for. And we have a jump ball possession arrow to the Orioles. Jordan Anderson getting involved in that tie-up right there. Orioles up by 3, 16-13. The game was tied up at 7 apiece at the end of the first quarter. They'll get the ball in. Anderson now in a tie-up, and it'll be Muskegon Orchard View basketball on that tie-up. That's the one thing. When you put this ball down on a dribble right here, you got everybody going for it. All right, here come the Cardinals. Number 3, Peyton Bly. Bly will give it up now, and there's a shot blocked right there by Anderson. Put back up and in, and getting the basket for the Cardinals, number 14, Jayla Childers. She has 7 points in this first half. Ludington up by a point, 16-15. 1 minute left in the opening half. Jeruzel with the ball. Now to Skiba. Back to Jeruzel. Her three-pointer off the mark. Rebound fought for, and here come the Cardinals with it. 45 seconds to go. With the ball for Muskegon Orchard View, Nazalia Mendiola. Now over to Peyton Bly. Bly back to Mendiola. 31 seconds left. Orioles up 16-15. Ball deflected, and now we're going to have a foul called there. And it will be called on number 32, Ambry Reddy, as she fouls the Orioles' number 11, Eliana Jeruzel. 25.8 seconds remain in the second quarter. Jeruzel at the free throw line. That is the 10th. I'm sorry, that's the 9th team foul on the Cardinals. So it's be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Ludington. Jeruzel at the free throw line. Ashley Stowe and McKenna Williams check back into the Oriole lineup. Jeruzel takes aim at her first free throw. It's up and no good. Again, that was a 1-and-1, and Orchard View with the basketball. Ambry Reddy in a hurry for the Cardinals. Ball is stolen there by Jeruzel. Jeruzel back the other way, 14 seconds to go. Jeruzel still with it. She'll put the shot up. Good! Eliana Jeruzel, little spin there. Looked like she was doing a pirouette. She gets the basket, and the Orioles up 18-15 with 4 seconds to go in the opening half. Now a foul called on Ludington. And going to the free throw line for the Cardinals will be number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. First shot, no good. Orioles up by 3, 18-15. Mendiola's second attempt. Up and no good. Rebound to Orchard View, 2 seconds. Ball fought for. Williams has it for the Orioles, and we're at the end of one. Things getting a little chippy out there between the Orioles and Cardinals. Your score at the half, the Ludington Orioles 18, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 15. Back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, those fans.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View, the OSN sports team of Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, and Julia Havman with you, and bringing you the JV game right now. Ludington girls on top by 3 at the half, 18-15. Ludington outscored the Cardinals 11-8 in that second quarter after both teams scored 7 points apiece in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring for the Cardinals, 4 points for Nazalia Mendiola, 7 for Jayla Childers, and 4 points for Cambry Hardy. For the Orioles, 2 points for McKenna Williams, 5 points for Jordan Anderson, 5 points for Eliana Jeruzel, 2 for Aliyah Betts, and 4 points for Jenna Skiba. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. We'd also like to send a shout out to McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today, or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. No reports received yet as to how our boys freshman team did in their game against Whitehall. And we have JV basketball, Ludington hosting Muskegon Orchard View, and varsity basketball, the Orioles hosting the Cardinals back at Hawley tonight. We'll be passing on those updates as we receive them here from Michael Lacombe on to the Oriole Sports Network. And Ludington boys 8-6 going into that game. Our Ludington girls, on the other hand, they are 12-4 right now. They're riding a 9-game winning streak. And if you look at what they've done, their last 9 they've won, they have not lost since the 30th of December at the Detroit Roundball Classic, and that was to the number 2 ranked team in Division I in the state of Michigan, the West Bloomfield Lakers, by the score of 69-22. A day before that, they had lost to the Heartland Eagles, the number 3 ranked team in Division I, by the score of 51-26. Since then, the Orioles have ran off successive victories against Muskegon Orchard View, Whitehall, Muskegon Catholic, Mason County Central, Muskegon Heights, Traverse City Central, Muskegon Western Michigan Christian, Manistee, and Traverse City West. And tonight they go for their 10th straight victory against the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Big game next week as well. We'll have both of those that we will be covering at Hawley. Girls basketball next week. On Tuesday, the Ludington Orioles will host the Cadillac Vikings. And on Friday, the Ludington Orioles host the Muskegon Catholic Central Crusaders. Those are both girls varsity basketball games next week from Hawley Gym. Oriole Sports Network WMOM will be covering those games. And our player in the spotlight tonight for the girls varsity game will be Carly Mesher. You can hear her interview at the half of the girls varsity game. Big news as far as Peyton Lacombe goes. Peyton had tweaked what is believed to be an Achilles in the game at Traverse City West on Tuesday night. He will be playing tonight, and he currently stands at 925 career points, just 2 points behind Ludington legend Bob Organ. Bob, number 11 on the O's all-time scoring list with 927 points. Harry Volkers next up after that at number 10 on the Orioles list, 937 points. Bob Organ graduated in 1991. Harry Volkers graduated in 1960. Both Organ and Volkers members of the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. Inductees, I should say, of the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. So if you're keeping track of the Peyton Lacombe 2021-22 dunk-o-meter, he currently has 18 dunks in this his senior season and 39 career dunks as a Ludington Oriole. Again, our next telecast will be after tonight's girls varsity game. We'll be back at Hawley on Tuesday, and that'll be February 15th as the Orioles host the Cadillac Vikings. Again, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. When we return, we'll have the start of the second half here on the OSN.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. We've started play here in the second half. Ludington with the basketball and a three-point lead. Now there's a turnover, and with the ball for the Cardinals, Nazalia Mendiola. Mendiola will give the ball blocked right there by Jeruzal. Nice defensive play there by Eliana Jeruzal. And now with the ball for the Orioles, McKenna Williams. 7:41 left in this third quarter. We have a tie-up as Skiba was tied up there with Mendiola, possession arrow to the Orchard View Cardinals. 3-point Oriole lead. The Orioles and Cardinals were tied at 7 apiece at the end of one. Ludington outscored OV 11-8 in that second quarter. That's where we stand right now, 18-15. Special shout out to all the Oriole fans tuned in to the OSN for this ball game. Thank you for your support and keep cheering on the O's. And also a hello to any Orchard View fans who may be tuned in watching the OSN. And there is a steal by the Orioles. And Glanville ahead to Jeruzal. God, nice assist there to Hannah Glanville and give the basket to Eliana Jeruzal. She now has 7 points. Ludington up by 5, 20-15. Ambry Reddy with the ball. Now Reddy's tripped up and a foul will be called, and I believe it's going to be on Jeruzal. Accidental right there on the trip up, yes. And that'll be Jeruzal's second foul. You know, we've been talking a lot about the Ludington boys basketball 1,000-point club and all-time scorers. Well, the girls club has 6 members. Ludington boys have 9 members in their 1,000-point club. The Ludington girls have 6 members in their 1,000-point club, and we'll talk about that a little bit later here. But Orchard View now with the basketball, and there is a rebound by Jordan Anderson. And Anderson is going to be fouled right there. 5-point Oriole lead, 20-15, 6:49 to go in the third quarter. McKenna Williams will trigger the ball. And you got Williams on the court with Jeruzal, Glanville, Anderson, and Skiba. Anderson with the ball. She'll get it head now to Glanville. Hannah Glanville now to Eliana Jeruzal. Jeruzal over to McKenna Williams. Anderson. Her pass, little touch pass right there, not high enough right there, and deflected and stolen by Ambry Reddy. Peyton Bly has it now. Bly over to Cambry Hardy, and there's a steal by the Orioles. Skiba to Williams. Glanville now. Jordan Anderson, and her pass goes off of Jenna Skiba out of bounds. A little tough one there for Jenna Skiba to handle as the ball hit down by her ankles. Okay, we have a JV score from Michael Lacombe at the half in JV basketball. Ludington 18, Muskegon Orchardview 11. Thank you, Michael Lacombe. And that's good news for Oriole fans out there. Again, JV basketball at the half from Holly Gym. Ludington 18, Muskegon Orchardview 11. Right here, the Orioles lead the Cardinals 20-15, 5:55 to go in the third quarter. There's a steal by the Cardinals, and on the steal, Ambry Reddy. Reddy will give the ball now to Mendiola. Mendiola still with it. Now back to Cambry Hardy. Hardy, Bly. Bly's pass deflected there by Hannah Glanville. Goes out of bounds. Orchardview basketball. 5:33 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles up by 5, 20-15. And now we're going to have, well, the official still hasn't signaled it, but it looks like it's going to be on, yep, it's going to be a blocking foul called there on the Orioles, Jenna Skiba. Coach Dan Mesher not happy about that call, having a few words with the official in a very civil tone. Of course, you would expect nothing less from Dan Mesher. Class act. And now he's had a couple of words with the official, and the official heads back, and here we go. Play has resumed. Here's a shot on the way. No good there by Nazalia Mendiola. Rebound, however, to Cambry Hardy. Hardy now to Childers. Now to Bly. Bly, Mendiola. Mendiola now, and tried to dribble through a couple of Orioles there. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. (20-15). Ludington on top. 5:08 left in the third quarter. McKenna Williams with the ball. Williams now to Glanville. To Williams, loses control of the ball, out of bounds. It'll be Orchardview basketball. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout Ludington. Ludington 20, Muskegon Orchardview 15. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to tell you about Lundquist Furniture. They are West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And also a shout out to Smith and Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Folks, that Ludington High School girls basketball 1,000-point club begins with Mandy Stowe, 2,160 points. She graduated in 1997. Number 2 on the list, Nikki Arner, a 2010 graduate at LHS, 1,430 points. Number 3, a classmate and a friend of mine, Nan Gillespie, graduated in 1984, 1,312 points. Number 4, De'Erica Varenhorst, 2013 graduate, 1,258 points. Number 5, Molly Gretzinger, a 1992 graduate, 1,076 points. And number 6, Annie Toole, a 1987 graduate, 1,054 points. Back to action here, Orchardview with the basketball. Ludington leads 20-15. Ball will be inbounded by Jayla Childers, and she gets it in to Nazalia Mendiola. Mendiola still with, now with the ball. That's Ambry Reddy. Back to Mendiola, who's guarded there by Hannah Glanville. Mendiola still with the ball, guarded now by Jerusalem. And there's a steal for the Orioles. McKenna Williams, she'll give the ball now to Skiba, ahead to Jerusalem. Jerusalem shot up and no good. Rebound up and in by Jordan Anderson. Good work on the offensive glass there by Anderson, who gets the rebound and the bucket. Ludington now up 22-15. 7 points now in this game for Jordan Anderson. Foul called on the Orioles, number 1, McKenna Williams. Into the Oriole lineup, number 13, Aaliyah Betts, and number 30, Ashley Stowe. Hannah Glanville will take a seat on the bench, as will Eliana Jerusalem. Cambry Hardy with the ball. Hardy now over to Mendiola. Mendiola, there's a steal by Williams. Now McKenna Williams will be called for the double dribble violation. Ludington 22, Muskegon Orchardview 15. 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Peyton Bly will inbound the ball to Cambry Hardy. Hardy now gives it to Nazalia Mendiola. Mendiola will take the shot, no good. Rebound to McKenna Williams. Williams on the dribble drive. Now over to Betts. Betts to Anderson. Williams will drive baseline to Anderson. Her shot up, no good. Kept alive there by Skiba. Skiba now back out on top to Betts. Aaliyah Betts. Betts over to Williams. 3:18 to go. Ashley Stowe with it. Anderson. Anderson loses control, out of bounds. The last touch by the Cardinals. Orioles up 22-15. 3:14 remaining in the third quarter. Williams will take the jump shot from the far baseline. Good! And that was a two-pointer just inside the three-point line right there. McKenna Williams gets the basket. She's got 4 points, and the Orioles, their biggest lead of the game. 9-point lead. They're up 24-15. 3:01 remaining in this third quarter. And the Orioles force another OV turnover. McKenna Williams with the ball. She'll give it now to Ashley Stowe. Stowe back to Williams, now to Betts. Betts, Jordan Anderson. Anderson tried to get that pass in there to Jenna Skiba, and she wasn't able to handle it, out of bounds. It'll be Orchardview basketball. Childers gets the ball in to Bly. Bly now over to Hardy. Hardy's pass intercepted there by Skiba. Skiba will get it to Williams. McKenna Williams, dribble drive. Williams shot up, no good. Rebound, ball kept alive momentarily, and now with it for the Cardinals is Mendiola. Mendiola, and now she'll lose the ball out of bounds, but last touch by the Orioles. And we have a Cardinal down and injured down at the Orioles offensive end. 2:16 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles up 24-15. We're going to step aside, and you're listening and watching the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington up 24-15. The injured Cardinal was Ambry Reddy, and she's now back on the Orchard View bench. Got a nice round of applause as she walked off from both the Oriole and Orchard View fans here. And now the Cardinals with the basketball. There's a shot up, and good. That's a three-pointer for the Cardinals, number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. And she has 7 points. Ludington now up 24-18 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ashley Stowe on the dribble. Stowe will give the ball now to Jeruzal. Jeruzal to Hackert, who's checked into the game. She couldn't control the ball, and it ends up in the hands of Cambry Hardy. Hardy, now the ball's like a hot potato out there right now. It ends up in the hands of Peyton Bly. Bly over to Hardy. Back to Bly. Mendiola with it now. Out of bounds. Last and off Orchard View. So the Orioles will get the ball back. 1:16 to go in the third quarter. Ludington leads 24-18. The Orioles were up 18-15 at the half. Eliana Jeruzal brings the ball up. Now she'll give it to Ashley Stowe. Hackert with it now. Back to Jeruzal. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Ball batted out of bounds right there. Last touched by the Cardinals, Nazalia Mendiola. Wholesale substitutions as the Orioles bring in Hannah Glanville, Jordan Anderson, Sabrina Ramirez. Also coming in, Sydney Shimanek, and McKenna Williams. Williams will get the ball in, and it's going to be retrieved there by Sabrina Ramirez. She'll give it up now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson on the dribble drive. Her pass back to Glanville, corralled right there. Now Williams, Shimanek, Ramirez. Ramirez doesn't get the shot, but we'll give her an assist on. Actually, she got a shot right there, which was way short, and it ends up in the hands of Jordan Anderson, who gets the bucket. So you're gonna give Sabrina Ramirez the assist on that one. Ludington leads 26-18. 9 points for Jordan Anderson to lead the Orioles. 4 for McKenna Williams. 7 for Eliana Jeruzal. 4 for Jenna Skiba, and 2 for Aaliyah Betts. 33 seconds remain in this third quarter. Ludington up 26-18. There's a shot up, a three-pointer. And nailing the three there for the Cardinals, number 3, Peyton Bly, her first points of the game. Ludington now up by 5, 26-21. 18 seconds to go. Anderson will give the ball to Glanville. Glanville now to Williams, 12 seconds. Anderson on the dribble drive. She'll dish it back. Three-pointer from Glanville, short. Rebound fought for, and let's see what we're going to have here. Foul called on the Orioles, and it's going to be called on number 10, Sydney Shimanek. 4 seconds left. There's a shot put up at the buzzer, no good, and at the end of 3 from Muskegon Orchard View, your score, the Ludington Orioles 26, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 21. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View, the Oriole Sports Network with you. Ludington leads Muskegon Orchard View girls JV basketball action 26-21 at the end of the third quarter. The Orioles led 18-15 at the half. They now lead by that margin of 26-21. They outscored the Cardinals 8-6 in that third quarter. Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the final 8 minutes. With the ball, Hannah Glanville. Glanville now to McKenna Williams. They'll swing it around to Jerusalem. Now at shot put up there off the mark by Anderson. That was a 15-footer. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball. For the game, the first quarter, both teams were deadlocked at 7 apiece. Ludington outscored the Cardinals 11-8 in the second quarter and 8-6 in the third quarter. Orchard View now with the basketball. Ludington's defense really applying the pressure here. Cardinals will get the ball across half court there. And now there's a steal by Ludington. Anderson involved in that steal along with Glanville. Glanville now will give the ball to McKenna Williams. Over to Eliana Jerusalem. Jerusalem with it on the dribble. Now we'll give it up to Hannah Glanville. Glanville to Jerusalem. Jerusalem will take the three. Way off the mark right there, out of bounds. It'll be Oriole or Cardinal basketball. 7:11 to go in this game. Ludington leads 26-21. With the ball for the Cardinals, Peyton Bly. There's a steal by the Orioles, shot by Jerusalem, no good. And now Glanville is going to be fouled, and she will shoot two. Hannah Glanville with a strong rebound right there, and she's going to go to the free throw line. 7:03 remaining in the game. The Orioles up 26-21. Glanville's first shot, good. Her first point of the ball game. Glanville's second attempt. Also good. Orioles lead by a touchdown and an extra point. They're up 28-21. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Hardy with the basketball. Playing a little pitch and catch right there with Mendiola. Back to Hardy. Hardy will take the jumper. Up, no good. The ball deflected right there. And got a Cardinal and an Oriole down there. Anderson down, and as is the Cardinals' Childers. Both look like they're no worse for the wear. They both pop back up. Oriole basketball, 6:37 left, and Jerusalem will bring the ball up. Jerusalem now to Skiba. Jenna Skiba with it. Jerusalem. Anderson. Jordan Anderson now. Glanville fakes the three-pointer, gives it to McKenna Williams. I'll swing it around to Jerusalem, now to Anderson. Anderson had the ball deflected away, retrieved it, got it back to Williams. Now to Glanville. Skiba. Now Skiba got a tie up right there. Skiba just lost the grip of the basketball, went behind the back of the Orchard View player, number 3, Peyton Bly, and Skiba was able to tie it up to get the jump ball possession arrow to the Cardinals. 6:03 remaining, Ludington up 28-21. Childers will get the ball in now to Hardy. Mendiola, there's a steal, and with it for the Orioles, Jordan Anderson. Jordan will give the ball up to Jerusalem. Jerusalem has the ball batted away there. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinals' number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. Aaliyah Betts checks into the Oriole lineup. 5:47 remaining. Ludington up by 7. Nice inbound pass there. Good inbound pass by Jerusalem to McKenna Williams, who gets the bucket. She's got 6 points. Ludington leads 30-21. We want to thank Urka's Auto Center. Urka's Auto Center. Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urka Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Orchard View with the basketball. Hardy has it. Now with it, Mendiola. They have a foul called on the Orioles, McKenna Williams. 5:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Orioles up 30-21. Azalea Mendiola at the free throw line, shooting one and the bonus. Last report we received from Hawley Gym, boys JV basketball action. Ludington was winning 18-11 at the half. First free throw was up and in there by Mendiola. Second attempt up and no good. Got a lane violation on the Cardinals, so the Orioles will get the basketball back. All right, with the ball for the Orioles, Hannah Glanville. Glanville now over to Jerusalem. Jerusalem still with the ball. 4:56 to go. Williams with it now. Skiba. Jerusalem. Williams. Back to Jerusalem. Betts now to Skiba. Jenna Skiba made a nice move right there, and she's fouled. .445 remaining in the game. Ludington with an 8-point lead, 30-22. Williams will take a seat on the bench, and replacing her will be number 30, Ashley Stowe. Glanville with the ball now. Glanville to Betts, now to Stowe. Back to Betts, to Jerusalem. Eliana Jerusalem, and we have a foul there, and that's going to be a blocking foul called on the Cardinals. Number 10, Nazalia Mendiola. That's her fifth foul. She's fouled out of the ball game with 8 points. 4:31 to go. The Orioles with that 8-point lead. Jerusalem will trigger it in to Betts. Betts now to Stowe. Stowe back to Betts. Now to Skiba. To Jerusalem. Now to Betts. They'll swing it to Stowe. Stowe to Skiba. Skiba back to Stowe. Now to Betts. Betts to Skiba. Skiba will give it now to Jerusalem. Back to Betts. She'll take the three. No good. And ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Orchard View basketball. Into the Cardinal lineup, number 32, Ambry Reddy. But we have a timeout on the floor with 4:04 remaining in the game. Ludington up 30-22. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington leads the Cardinals 30-22. Girls JV basketball action. We got 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game. Just received a report from Michael Lacombe at the end of 3 quarters back at Hawley in boys JV basketball. Ludington leads Orchard View 28-20. But it's getting very chippy down there on the floor right now. Just had a wrestling move down there, Braden. I would give the Hannah Glanville 2 points on the takedown right there. and looked almost like a reversal there and an escape by the OV player. Okay, we're going to do our best to get you a final on the boys' freshman game. I know that there's a good chance that Lori Smith is listening right now or watching the OSN, Lori or Jack Smith. If you are, go ahead and text me a final on the boys' freshman game. I'll also try to get that from Michael Lacombe. Back here at Orchard View right now, Ludington leads 30-22, 3:35 left in the game. Girls JV basketball action. Got a great turnout here from Ludington. Orioles always travel well, though. I'll tell you what, folks, there's a lot more Oriole fans here than there is Orchard View fans. And we're at Orchard View. Okay, Anderson with it now for the Orioles. Back to Glanville. She'll take the baseline jumper. No good. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 14, Jayla Childers. 3:23 left. Foul called on the Orioles. I believe that's going to be on Hannah Glanville. That's her fourth. All right, at the free throw line for the Cardinals, number 3, that's Peyton Bly. Shooting 1 and the bonus. Shot is up. Good. Got a nice roll right there. 4 points for Bly in the game. And the Cardinals have cut into the Oriole lead. It's now 30-23 with 3:23 remaining. Bly's second attempt, no good. Rebound to Hannah Glanville. Glanville now double teamed, and she will give the ball up to McKenna Williams. Williams ahead now to Anderson, and now Anderson will be called for the travel. I'll tell you one thing, and I'm sure Coach Dan Mesher will say it in the post-game show, the Smith and Eddy post-game show. This Muskegon Orchard View JV team has vastly improved from earlier in the season when Ludington played them. All right, 3:08 to go with the ball for the Cardinals, Peyton Bly. Bly now, and the foul, I believe, is going to be called. If that's on, it's going to be on Jerusalem, I believe. That'll be her third. Bly at the free throw line. That's 9 team fouls on the Orioles. 3:02 remaining. The Orioles, that 30-23 lead. Free throw up, no good. Rebound fought for, still alive. Cardinals have it. There's a pass over now to Ambry Reddy, and Cardinals still with it. Ball's bouncing all over the place. And now we're going to have a jump ball right there as the Orioles, Jordan Anderson tied up the Cardinals. I believe that was Brooklyn Gould. Tie ball, the arrow goes to the Cardinals. Ball deflected there by Anderson out of bounds. 2:51 to go in this game. Orioles and the Cardinals were tied up at 7 apiece at the end of one. Ludington led 18-15 at the intermission. They were up 26-21 as we began play here in the fourth quarter. Gould with the ball for the Cardinals. Now over to Peyton Bly. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll still be Cardinal basketball. 2:44 remaining. Ludington up 30-23. Cardinals with the basketball. And there's a steal by Anderson, and now we have a foul, I believe. Yes, a foul called on the Cardinals, number 32, Ambry Reddy. That's her fifth. She has just fouled out of this ball game. Again, last report from Michael Lacombe back at Hawley Gym. End of 3 quarters in boys JV basketball action. Ludington leads 28-20 over Muskegon Orchard View. Now we have a deflection right there, and the ball goes off of McKenna Williams. It'll be Orchard View basketball. All right, there's a shot up, no good. The shot was put up there by Hardy. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. All right, here comes Jordan Anderson. Nice pass to Skiba. Her shot put up, but she is fouled right there, and a foul will be called on the Cardinals, number 14, Jayla Childers. Jenna Skiba at the free throw line for the Orioles, shooting 2. First shot, short. Big thank you to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Skiba gets her second free throw, and Jenna has 5 points in this ball game, and the Orioles lead 31-23. 2:13 to go in the game. Cambry Hardy with the ball. Hardy, her pass sails out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Jordan Anderson has it. Anderson looking for Skiba, and the pass too high right there. Sails out of bounds. 2 minutes to go in the game. Childers will get the ball in. Skiba picks it off, however, gives it up to Anderson. 1:52 to go. Anderson now to Jeruzel. Eliana Jeruzel. And now she'll kick it back to McKenna Williams, over to Hannah Glanville. Glanville now to Anderson. Anderson, her pass deflected, and she'll retrieve it, get it back, and now she'll give it up to Jeruzel. Jeruzel back to McKenna Williams. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining in the game. The Orioles up 31-23. Hannah Glanville with it. Glanville's pass is picked off right there by Brooklyn Gould, and here come the Cardinals. Now there's a steal by Eliana Jeruzel. She's got clear sailing here. Her shot up, and it's no good, but she's fouled, and she will shoot 2. I really shouldn't have said real clear sailing there. That Cardinal, that was Peyton Bly, was closing very quickly right there and ends up fouling Eliana Jeruzel. Okay, we do have a report from Michael Lacombe in the freshman game. Sounds like it was a very competitive ball game. The Ludington Orioles boys freshman team, they fall to the Whitehall Vikings by the score of 49-45. So again, a final, Coach Dante Vella's, the microwave, Dante Vella's team, they fall to Whitehall. Final, Whitehall 49, Ludington 45 in boys freshman basketball. Second shot, no good. A lane violation there, and it'll be Muskegon Orchard View basketball with 1:11 to go. All right, there's a steal by the Orioles. 1:05 to go. Now Jordan Anderson with it. Back to McKenna Williams. Orioles trying to pull the Cardinal defense out here and get them to foul. One more. There's a steal by the Cardinals. That was created there by Bly. Now Bly's shot is up, no good, but she draws the foul, and she will go to the free throw line, and she will shoot 2. And that's also the 10th team foul on the Orioles. So Orchard View, for the remaining 47 seconds of this game, will be shooting 2. Peyton Bly at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. 5th point of the game for Bly. Bly's second attempt is up and also good. Ludington 31, Muskegon Orchard View 25. 47 seconds left in the game. Hannah Glanville with the ball. Glanville now back to McKenna Williams. Glanville there to Jeruzel, now to Anderson. Anderson, her pass is deflected out of bounds there. Last touch by the Cardinals. It ends up with varsity in the hands of varsity coach Warren Stowe. Jeruzel will trigger the ball into Glanville. 33 seconds to go. Surprised OB's not out fouling right now. Glanville with it. 26 seconds to go. There's a deflection. And McKenna Williams able to retrieve it for the Orioles. 20 seconds to go. Now Jerusalem. Anderson, 14 seconds. McKenna Williams with it. Williams now to Glanville. 8 seconds to go. Skiba now there to Anderson. There's a three-point attempt up way off the mark there by Jerusalem, out of bounds. And there's the buzzer. And your final score in girls JV basketball action. A highly competitive JV game here. And your final score, the Ludington Orioles 31, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 25. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network team, where Ludington has just defeated Muskegon Orchard View by the score of 31-25 in girls JV basketball action. Ludington and OV were tied up at 7 apiece at the end of one. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 11-8 in the second quarter to take an 18-15 lead into the half. Then Ludington outscored OV 8-6 in the third quarter. They are up 26-21, entering the final 8 minutes of play, and they outscored the Cardinals by a point, 5-4 in the fourth quarter to win 31-25. Scoring in the ball game for the Cardinals tonight: 3, 4, 5, 6 points for Peyton Bly, 8 points for Nazalia Mendiola, 7 for Jayla Childers, and 4 points for Cambry Hardy. For the Orioles, 6 points for McKenna Williams, 9 points for Jordan Anderson, 7 points for Eliana Jerusalem, 2 for Aaliyah Betts, 2 for Hannah Glanville, and 5 points for Jenna Skiba. And again, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking to Oriole coach Dan Mesher here momentarily as the teams get ready for the start of this varsity game between the Orioles and the Cardinals. And I don't think that is right. They just started the clock. It can't be down to just 6 minutes before the game starts here. Yeah, it's got to be 6. I would think it's 16 minutes. Pretty neat. Ludington, word got out here not too long back. Coach Warren Stowe said that they might try to get their foreign exchange student, who is the team manager, and yep, she is out there tonight, and that is Katerina Sabrancha. I learned the pronunciation this past week. I interviewed her the other night. She's going to be our manager in the spotlight this next Tuesday when the Orioles host the Cadillac Vikings. So she is in uniform tonight, and Coach Stowe thought the main reason she'd like to play in this OV game is that Orchardview has a foreign exchange student as well from Italy. So Katerina from Italy, and had a very interesting interview with her. And folks, you can listen to that on Tuesday when we are covering the girls varsity game at Hawley against the Cadillac Vikings. Again, in boys freshman action tonight, Ludington falls 49-45 to Whitehall. And the last report we received on the JV game was that Ludington was leading at the end of the third quarter in JV boys basketball back at Hawley against Orchardview by the score of 28-20. A big thank you to Michael Lacombe for sending us those reports. Both teams on the court right now, warming up. Yes, and we got about 14. We got lots of time. 14 minutes until, almost 15 minutes until the tip-off here. While we're waiting for Coach Mesher, we want to mention that the LHS softball cannon bottle drive is ongoing, folks. There are 2 ways you can donate. You can schedule a pickup. You can call or text Sierra Holmes, 231-794-9936, or Maggie Bates, 231-233-5959, to schedule a pickup at a time that is convenient for you. Or you can drop off your donation at the Peterson Auditorium lobby doors on Saturday, February 19th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Just pull up and we'll come outside to receive your donation. The LHS softball can and bottle drive. You also can email SHOLMES@LASD.net. Or, again, call those numbers, 231-794-9936 for Sierra Holmes, or 231-233-5959 for Maggie Bates. The LHS softball team thanks you for your support. Coach Dan Mesher making his way up right now, and we will soon be talking with him. We got a final score in JV basketball. Good news for Oriole fans. Final score, JV basketball from Hawley Gym. The Ludington Orioles 51, the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals 30. So that is great news. And again, we'll be keeping you updated on the boys varsity. Coach Dan Mesher putting on the headset. Coach Mesher just received news that our boys varsity won their game 51-30 back at Hawley, and that our freshman team, a tough loss to Whitehall, 49-45. But let's talk about your girls. And I'll tell you what, that is one improved Orchardview team from when you played them earlier in the season.
I'll tell you, they play us tough. You know, they really play us tough. They get back in the zone, and they pack it in, and they dare you to take shots. And when you're not confident, tonight we weren't confident, it can cause problems. So it's great that we're unselfish, but in a game like tonight, our bigs have got to score. Yep. And when they don't take that 15-foot jump shot, it's going to cause problems for us.
I thought Jordan Anderson had one of her better games this season. So she seems, when she makes her mind up to it and she goes to the hoop and shoots, she's pretty, she kind of reminds me a bit of Ryan Rohr and also Keelan Laird when she sets her mind to it.
She does. You know, I coached when Nikki Arner played, and she's got that same body type. She's got the quick first step. It's just sometimes she's just too nice. And when she makes her mind up, takes that first step, she takes it to the rack. She is awfully tough. We just need her to score more and take shots. I said, I don't care if you airball it, but you got to continue to score and take those shots. And she's coming a long way. I mean, she is a great athlete, and she's going to be a really good basketball player for us.
Boy, that's a great name from the past you just brought up, Coach. Nikki Arner, the Oriole girls' second all-time leading scorer, only behind Mandy Stowe. Nikki Arner graduated in 2010, ended up with 1,430 points.
Yeah, she was fun to coach. I was the assistant coach on the varsity there when she played, and same, just really nice young lady, tall, athletic, and she really developed, her junior and senior year and had a great career for us.
Eliana Jerusalem continues to do a lot of ball handling for you, as well as McKenna Williams.
Yeah.
Those two girls put in a yeoman's work tonight for you.
They work so hard, and, when we press, it's just so much work, and they do. They work really hard, and our goal is to continue to make good decisions offensively, and I think that's going to be our goal, to make it to the next level. We can't turn the ball over, and we're getting better. But again, at the end, a lot of learning taking place. We're up by 7 or 8, a couple minutes to go. They're in a zone. We don't need to score. And just trying to teach clock score and to be able to make strong passes. We talked about that. You can't do that against the Cadillac and let deflections and steals. Mm-hmm. Against Orchardview, we got away with it. But we got to get back at it on Monday. And I told them, I said, we're one game away from conference champs. One game away.
That's awesome.
They've had a really good season. and I'm excited for the girls.
And Coach, OV's been down the last few years, but I'll tell you what, it was a very competitive game. I said it a couple times during the broadcast tonight. Very physical ball game.
They are. I think the hardest part is just being able to match that physical play and understand what a ref's going to call and not call. And that's been a struggle for us all year long, is understanding how are the refs going to call it and how do we adjust to that. And so we struggled adjusting to that. And like we told the girls, it is so much fun when you can play 8, 10, 11 girls. It's not fun when you go down to 7. And we talked about the playing time and how we need to develop. Everybody needs to develop. So down the stretch, we can have better rotations and more girls can play and contribute.
Well, Coach, now you get to relax and enjoy this varsity game. I know you'll be down there helping Coach Warren Stowe on the bench. Very, this is going to be very interesting. An Oriole manager, Katarina Sabranchia, yes, is out there playing tonight. And Coach Stowe said that, he goes, I think she wants to play in this game because Orchardview has a foreign exchange student from Italy as well.
Yeah, she has been wonderful to be able to come in and be a part of the basketball program, and the girls have welcomed her in. It's been great. There's a couple plays out there that we may hear tonight, and we're excited for that. And we just hope the girls come out right from the get-go with that energy, because, like I said, playing on the road at any level, we talked about college, pro, high school. You play on the road, doesn't matter who you play. Yeah. It's tough to play on the road.
So, Coach, for Katarina tonight, is there a play entitled the Ciao play?
If you hear cat, you know it's on. You know it's on. So we worked on that last night a couple times, and we had a great time with it. Girls were laughing, and we were able to practice JV and varsity together, and that's really helped everybody out when we can combine practices.
You know, Coach, I was stationed in Italy for 3 years. People say, oh, you must know a lot of Italian, Scoop. I said, yeah, I'll tell you what I know of Italian. Ciao, il nome è Scoop, sono giornalista. I said, hello, my name is Scoop, and I'm a journalist. Yeah. But I know more Italian than I do Icelandic, and I was stationed in Iceland for 42 months as well.
Hey, you got me beat, so hey, you got me beat on that.
Well, Coach, congratulations on your win tonight, and now we'll be back with you on Tuesday at Hawley as you take on the Cadillac Vikings.
Yep, that'll be a good matchup. Looking forward to it.
Definitely. Enjoy the weekend.
Thanks, Scoop.
Yep. Coach Dan Mesher, his girls win tonight in a hard-fought game against the Orchardview Cardinals by the score of 31-25. That's going to wrap up the Smith and Eddy post-game show here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Your own Ludington Orioles are back in action tonight. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Ludington Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown & Cork. Oriole Sports Network and WMOM are teaming up to bring you exclusive coverage of tonight's game and all games this season. Without delay, let's head courtside with Todd Scoop Hansen on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls Varsity Basketball action here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration and conjunction with WMOM. Scoop Hansen on the play-by-play call, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Braden Kronline as our OSN WMOM technical engineer. Braden will be stepping in, doing a little bit of color commentary tonight, and also we have Julia Havben, our OSN camera woman, and we are set for a battle here tonight between the Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals. And first things first, we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. All right, earlier I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's that interview. Welcome, folks, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe. Tonight, your girls go for victory number 10 in a row as they take on the Orchardview Cardinals at Orchardview. Orchardview having a real tough go of it. They're 1-15 on the season, 0-7 in the Lakes 8 Conference. But I'm sure your girls are really looking forward to this game tonight, and they're not going to take it easy on Orchard View.
No, we, you treat this game as an opportunity for us to get better, and we know we're going to see packed in zone from Orchard View, and you just take that for what it is. And, there's times we see that with other teams we play, so we try to use it, not as a practice, but we try to get a bunch of girls in, get a bunch of reps. So we won't take anything for granted, that's for sure. We talked this week about, never being satisfied, and they've worked really hard to get to this point, and as a group they've worked really hard to kind of lay their stake and build their legacy, and you'll see that tonight when they come out.
I wanted to ask you, Coach, does it concern you that of your 37 points in the last game, 34 of them came from your front line?
It's not concerning. I am aware that I'd like to get other girls going, and I talked to Abby this week, just in passing of just trying to be a better coach and see ways that I can get her more involved offensively and just little things like that. So no, I'm not scared or worried by that, but I am aware that it'd be nice to get Abby 8 to 10 a game. It'd be nice for Riley or Annie or Emma or Carly or one of those other girls to score 6 to 10 points. That would be great. But Ryan and Keelan and Olivia are going to do what they do. They're very good and they're very skilled. And I text Coach Stowe often after games with a little Vinnie Johnson gif and said Olivia did it again.
Well, I'm not picking on you, Coach. I've asked Coach Shank the same question this year in regards to a lot of games where he just gets scoring punch from David Schillinger and Peyton Lacombe.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just, I think as coaches we're aware of that, but if we're getting points from somewhere, I think that's good enough, and the outcome was good. Our guards had to get those girls the ball that last game in positions to score, and then I'm super blessed that I have girls down low that can score. Yeah. So, I don't see it as a negative. I see it as those guards and forwards working together, and there'll be a game just like kind of in that Whitehall game where those forwards will have to skip it out, and the guards will be ready to shoot, and they'll get theirs.
Well, I think you've done a marvelous job of coaching this year. If you look at your girls, they're going for their 10th win in a row, currently 12-4 overall, 6-1, tied for the conference lead with Western Michigan Christian. And you've had some injury problems throughout the season. You haven't had what you thought would be your starting lineup in maybe all of, 2 or 3 games this season?
Yeah, I think, well, you look at that game that Annie finally got where I felt like she could start for us and was back to where she was full strength, was the Western Michigan Christian game that she got hurt. Again, so yeah, and that's nothing to do with me. That's all the girls. I mean, you look at Emma and Riley and Carly and Jocelyn. I think they knew, whether it was spoken or unspoken, that they'd have to carry some extra weight to start the season, and like I said, they did that.
Well, Coach, I'm sure your girls, you've got some talented girls, but you're being awfully modest there, too. I'm sure your girls attest to how much they enjoy playing for you and how hard they enjoy working for you and playing Ludington basketball and what the tradition means. And you've brought that home with them here the last 2 years, as well as your cousin did the year before. But I was going to ask you, and speaking of injuries, with Annie and also with Emma, are you still looking forward to having them back at the end of February?
I think there's a chance you might see them both tonight in limited minutes. So Emma's doing great. Emma's doing great, and she's been participating in practices a little more than Annie, but Annie's right behind her. So it's funny. I was just talking to Miss Jen. They're both really go-getters, and they want to get out there. So I just have to do a good job of making sure that I am holding them accountable to their minutes and things like that, because they're the type of kids who aren't going to tell me that they want to come out once they're out there. Exactly.
Go-getters. Exactly. And your starting lineup tonight, Coach?
Carly Mesher at the 1, Abby Banster at the 2, Riley Stone at the 3, Ryan Rohr at the 4, and Keelan Laird at the 5.
Good luck, Coach. Good luck, O's. Go get them, and let's get win number 10 in a row and get our 13th win of the year. And we look forward to talking to you after the ball game.
Sounds great. Go O's.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View High School. We're getting set for girls varsity basketball action. We're about a minute away from the tip-off here. We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Again, JV basketball tonight. Ludington wins back at Hawley in boys basketball by the score of 51-30. Our freshman team, they fall by the score of, let's see here, I got it right here, 49-45 to Whitehall. And our girls JV team win here at OV 31-25. We're going to have those starting lineups coming your way shortly. And we'll be receiving reports from Michael Lacombe as far as the boys' varsity game goes against Orchard View. That should be a barn burner back at Hawley. Earlier in the year, right here in this gym, Darius Williams had a big game for the Cardinals, but the Orioles came back and won that game against the Cardinals. High-scoring affair, so we're pretty much expecting the same thing. And again, we'll be passing those reports on as we receive them from Michael Lacombe. We're getting set for the national anthem right here. And again, when we come back, we will have the PM Builders starting lineups coming your way. We'll be back, folks, in about 2 minutes. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
All right, welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View, WMOM, again in conjunction with the Oriole Sports Network. And here are your starting lineups. Again, the starting lineup sponsored by PM Builders. For the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals, coached by Ron Gates, 1-15 on the season, 0-7 in the Lakes 8 Conference, starting at the guards. Number 5, Mia Martin. She is a junior. Number 12, Hikari Katsuzawa. She is a junior. And number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. She is a junior. Forwards for the Cardinals, number 25, Grace Gardner, a senior. And number 23, they are foreign exchange student from Italy, Martina Paris Candolo. Now for the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe. Starting at the guards, number 2, Riley Stone. She is a sophomore. Number 20, Abby Banstra. She is a senior. And number 25, Carly Mesher. She is a sophomore. Starting forwards for the Orioles are the Wonder Twin Powers. Number 5, Ryan Rohr, a senior. And number 44, Keelan Laird, a junior. Ludington 12-4 on the season, 6-1. The co-leaders currently of the Lakes 8 Conference, along with Muskegon, Western Michigan Christian. The Ludington Oriole girls riding a 9-game winning streak. They go for their 10th straight win tonight. And we're happy to be here to bringing you this ball game. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman. And we're set for the tip-off. Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering, orange numerals, trimmed in white. Muskegon Orchard View white jerseys. They have cardinal color numerals and lettering. And here we go. Set for Friday night action here at Muskegon Orchard View. All of a sudden the crowd got really quiet. Here we go. Tip controlled by the Orioles. Laird ahead to Rohr. Ryan Rohr. Oh, in and out. It spun out. No good. And, boy, you won't see Ryan Rohr do that very often. They got the tip right off the bat. Rohr, a nice pass from Laird there to Rohr, and Ryan just underlaid it right there. And now the Cardinals with the basketball. With the ball currently, Mia Martin. Martin will give it up now to Grace Gardner. Gardner to Hikari Katsuzawa. And now there's a steal by Rohr. Ryan Rohr ahead to Stone. Her shot, good. And the Orioles on the board first. Assist to Ryan Rohr. Basket to Riley Stone. Ludington 2, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. 7:14 to go in the first quarter. Katsuzawa with the basketball. Now her pass is stolen there. Carly Mesher with the steal. Mesher clear sailing. Her shot good. That's our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Carly Mesher, you'll hear her interview at the half. She gets the steal and the bucket. Now there's a steal by Keelan Laird. Keelan on the dribble drive. She'll hit Rohr. Her shot, no good, overlaid it. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 5, Mia Martin. And now with the basketball, Hikari Katsuzawa. Katsuzawa gives the ball up to Grace Gardner. Gardner gets a pick there from Mia Martin. Gardner still with the basketball. She's guarded by Riley Stone. Ludington up 4-0. 6:23 to go in the opening quarter. Martin with it now. Martin over to Elizabeth Estelle. Now back to Gardner. Gardner, the ball stolen from her. Abby Banstra has it right now. Abby Banstra to Laird, back to Banstra. Abby Banstra still on the dribble. And now she'll give it to Mesher, to Stone, to Laird. Wide open, Banstra. Her shot is up and no good. Talking with Coach Warren Stowe during the pregame, he said, we are encouraging Abby Banstra to shoot more. She's a very good outside shooter. And Coach Stowe also said that they may have the services back tonight of both Annie Klein and Emma McKinley. There's a steal, a takeaway there by Keelan Laird to Rohr, now to Stone. Riley Stone has the ball taken away and getting the steal, Elizabeth Estelle. Estelle will give it to Katsuzawa, now to Gardner. Orioles lead 4-0, 5:15 to go, opening quarter. There's a steal by Ryan Rohr. Rohr, she does a nice job there and gets the basket. A good job, picked up her dribble right there, waited for the Orchard View defender to go by. Rohr gets the basket, and the Orioles up 6-0. Now a timeout by Orchard View coach Ron Gates. 4:59 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 6-0. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching the OSN in conjunction with WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Ludington 6, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. 4:59 to go in the opening quarter. Orchard View basketball, and with it for the Cardinals, number 22, and that is Elizabeth Estelle. Now over to Grace Gardner. Gardner gets a pick there from Mia Martin, loses the ball. Now Abby Banstra has it. Banstra will get the ball ahead now. And now Laird has it. Laird over to Mesher, now to Laird. Her shot, good! And she's fouled. Boy, it was like a little bit of a ring around the collar up there on the rim. The ball finally nestled between the twines. Give the bucket there to Keelan Laird, and she's fouled. And she's at the free throw line. The Orioles up 8-0. Into the game for the Orioles. Number 10, Annie Klein. It's good to see Annie back out on the court. Also back in, or in for the Orioles, number 12, Jocelyn Austin. Klein is a junior, Austin a senior, and also in for the Orioles. As Laird gets the free throw, you have number 35, Olivia Lynn, checking in. and Olivia is a junior. Laird completes the three-point play. The Orioles up 9-0. And also on the court, seeing her first action in some time, it's great to see Emma McKinley out there. Emma wears number 23, and she's a sophomore. Ludington up again 9-0. 4:21 to go in this opening quarter. There's a shot, no good. Put back, no good. The initial shot was put up there by the Cardinals number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. McKinley will give the ball there to Rohr, now to Lynn. Olivia Lynn in the paint, good. Orioles up 11-0, 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, Grace Gardner, now over to Hikari Katsuzawa. Katsuzawa still with it to Gardner. Gardner guarded there by Jocelyn Austin. Now to Elizabeth Estelle. Over to Katsuzawa. She'll take the shot, no good. Rebound to Ryan Rohr. Rohr will outlet the ball now to Annie Klein. Klein ahead now to McKinley. Now to Jocelyn Austin. Austin, little baseline jumper, no good. Ball deflected, and with the rebound for the Cardinals, number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. Estelle, now to Mia Martin. Martin will give it up now to Paris Condolo. Over to Katsuzawa. Now she loses the dribble, out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Into the Cardinal lineup. Number 2, Tion Stewart. Orioles lead 11-0, 2:56 to go in the opening quarter. On the court for Ludington, you have Ryan Rohr, Annie Klein, Emma McKinley, Olivia Lynn, and Jocelyn Austin. Klein will give the ball now to Austin. Back to Klein, and she'll fake the three, get it into Lynn. Olivia Lynn in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 23. That was Martina Periscandolo, foreign exchange student from Italy. Periscandolo with it. Now she'll give it up to Mia Martin. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Into the back into the Oriole lineup, number 20, Abby Banstra replaces Annie Klein. Emma McKinley gets the steal, fighting for it ahead to Banstra. Banstra loses control, gets the ball back, and now she'll give it to Ryan Rohr. Rohr with it. She'll go baseline. Ryan Rohr. Oh, sweet move there by Ryan Rohr. She goes baseline with a reverse layup. And the Orioles now up 13-0. 4 points for Rohr in this opening quarter. There's a shot blocked right there. Putting the shot up for the Cardinals, number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. Keelan Laird will check back into the Oriole lineup, and she will replace Ryan Rohr. Oh, we've got news already. Didn't take very long tonight. Michael Lacombe has let us know that Peyton Lacombe Dunkometer has already been activated. All right, there's a nice rebound by Laird right there, or a steal, I should say. She gets it ahead to Emma McKinley, and McKinley is fouled. So that is Peyton Lacombe's 40th career dunk, folks, and his 19th dunk on the season. All right, Ludington inbounds the ball. A stolen right there by the Cardinals, and on the steal, number 22, that's Elizabeth Estelle. Banstra steals it right back for the Orioles. She's fighting for the ball, and it's ripped away right there. Banstra was tied up there with Grace Gardner. Checking back into the Oriole lineup, number 25, Carly Mesher, our Safe Harbor Credit Union, Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Ludington 13, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. 1:35 to go in the opening quarter. Mia Martin with the ball. Now over to Grace Gardner. Gardner will give it back to Martin. Now to Stewart. Stewart over to Estelle. Back out on top, Mia Martin. Now to Grace Gardner. Gardner being guarded there by Carly Mesher. 1:10 to go now in this opening quarter. Gardner still with it. Banster almost had the steal right there. Now we have a double dribble violation on the Cardinals. Ludington basketball. Mesher with it. Mesher now to Banstra. Mesher to Banstra. Her shot off the mark. Rebound up and in, however. And scoring for the Orioles right there. For the Orioles, scoring on that one was Riley Stone. She's got 4 points in the first quarter. Wasn't sure if that was Stone or if that was Mesher on that. Yeah, it was Riley Stone on the basket right there, though. Okay, Ludington up 15-0. 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Banstra with it now to Laird. Laird will pass it cross court to Mesher. She'll fake the three. Riley Stone will take the three and nail it. Riley Stone from the top of the key bangs home the three. She has 7 points in this first quarter, and the Orioles are up 18-0. And there's the buzzer and your score at the end of the first quarter of play from Muskegon Orchard View. The Ludington Orioles 18, the Orchard View Cardinals nothing. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Ludington 18, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. As we begin play here in the second quarter, we want to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Ludington has the basketball as we begin play, and with it, Carly Mesher. Mesher now has the ball stolen by Stewart, and Stewart's shot is up and good. Now, she came down awkwardly, but a basket for Tion Stewart. And Orchard View on the board here. Ludington up 18-2, and it's good to see. It looks like Stewart is just fine. She gets back up. Ludington now on the attack. And with the ball is Rohr over to Banstra. Banstra now to Laird. Nice pass inside to Rohr. Her shot no good. Ryan gets the ball back, though. Gives it to Laird. Her shot good. Assist to Ryan Rohr. Give the bucket to Keelan Laird. 5 points now for Laird. Ludington up 20-2. And now we have a foul called, I believe, on Carly Mesher. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Oh, we just heard that Peyton Lacombe has at least 2 dunks in the game, as Michael Lacombe has let us know that he just received an alley-oop feed from Levi Lehman. So that's outstanding to hear, and hopefully we'll be receiving a score soon as well. Here, Ludington leads Orchard View 20-2, 7:03 remaining in the opening half. There is a steal by the Orioles, and Stone with the basket, assist to Carly Mesher. 9 points for Riley Stone. Ludington now leads 22-2. And there's a double team there, and it causes a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Cardinals. Shout out to our halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. All right, Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. Gardner with it. Gardner now, the ball is stolen there. Ryan Rohr ahead to Banstra, now to Laird. Mesher will take the three. Good! Carly Mesher, the Safe Harbor Credit Union player in the spotlight, nails the three, and she's got 5 points in this opening half. Orioles up 25-2. Another steal by the Orioles. Banstra ahead now to Stone, inside to Rohr. Good. Ryan Rohr with the bucket. Give her 6 points in the first half, and the Orioles up 27-2. Ludington led 18-0 at the end of one. And now there's a steal. Stone, Riley Stone to the basket. Good. 11 points for Riley Stone. The Orioles up 29-2. And now we have a foul called, I believe, on Riley Stone. Into the game for the Cardinals, number 12, Hikari Katsuzawa. So you got Katsuzawa out there right now, along with Stewart. Mia Martin also on the court for the Cardinals. Number 22, Elizabeth Estelle, and number 25, Grace Gardner. Oh, we just got some big-time news from Holly Gym, and as close as this game was, the game down here at Orchard View between the Ludington boys and the Orchard View boys earlier in the season, at the end of one from Holly, this report just received from Michael Lacombe, Ludington 20, Muskegon Orchard View 2. So it looks like the Orioles are on fire to begin the game against Muskegon Orchard View. They're up 20-2 at the end of one. We know Peyton Lacombe has had at least 2 dunks in that first quarter. So with those 2 dunks, that'll give him at least 4 points in that first quarter, and that will move him into 11th place on the Orioles' all-time scoring list ahead of the great Bob Organ. So he's moved up to number 11. Next up on the list, another Oriole great, Harry Volkers, at 937 career points. And now for the Orioles, we got wholesale substitutions checking into the game for Ludington. Number 12, Jocelyn Austin. Number 23, Emma McKinley. Number 10, Annie Klein. 35, Olivia Lynn. And number 42, Delaney Williams, who's a junior, seeing her first action of this ball game. Orioles up by 27 points, 29-2. With the ball for the Cardinals, you have Katsuzawa. She'll give it up now to Stewart. Katsuzawa with it once again. Over to Grace Gardner. There's a steal, or a deflection right there, I should say. And now McKinley with the basketball. Her shot, good. Emma McKinley with the steal and the basket. Her first points of the game, and the Orioles now up 31-2. Katsuzawa with it. Now she slips and falls, and there's a deflection right there. McKinley deflected it, but it went right into the hands of Grace Gardner. And now Stewart takes a shot, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. 4:19 to go in the opening half. Ludington 31, Orchard View 2. Stewart's first shot is no good. Second shot good. So Stewart gets 1 of 2 free throws. She has all 3 of the Cardinal points. Ludington up 31-3, 4:16 to go in the opening half. Klein will get it in to Lynn, Olivia Lynn, and now she's fouled as she puts up the shot. Again, we'd like to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Lynn's first free throw is no good. Olivia Lynn wears number 35. Her second free throw attempt is up and good. Olivia Lynn has 3 points in this first quarter. The Orioles lead 32-3. And there's a shot up and in by the Cardinals, number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. Ludington 32, Muskegon Orchard View 5. 3:52 to go in the second quarter. Jocelyn Austin with the basketball. Delaney Williams, she'll go into the lane, shot up, no good, but she draws the foul, and she will shoot 2. Delaney Williams at the free throw line. First shot, no good. .346 remaining. Opening half. Delaney Williams' second attempt from the free throw line is good. Into the Orchard View lineup, number 4, Allie Stork. She is a senior. Orioles up 33-5. Now there's a steal there, or deflection. Annie Klein with it to Jocelyn Austin. Jocelyn will go down the lane, put the shot up, and no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Ball was partially deflected right there. Emma McKinley will trigger the ball, and McKinley's on the court right now with Austin, Lynn, Annie Klein, who's taking the three-pointer, no good, and Delaney Williams. Delaney Williams with a nice deflection there, kept it alive. It went right to Stone. I'm sorry, it went right to Annie Klein, but now there's a deflection, and Orchard View has the basketball. 3:18 left in the second quarter. 33-5. Orioles on top. Stewart with the ball. Now it's deflected out of bounds, and it last touch there by Allie Stork, and it'll be Oriole basketball. Annie Klein brings the ball up. She wears number 10. Klein on the dribble. Now she picks her dribble up and gives it to Olivia Lynn. Lynn, nice move to the hoop. But a 3-second violation called on the Orioles. Abby Banstra checks back into the Oriole lineup, and she will replace Annie Klein with 2:58 remaining in this second quarter. Stewart with the ball. Now to Stork. Back to Stewart. Oh, holy cow. We got football season going on out there right now. That was one heck of a forearm shiver right there. And one heck of a collision between Jocelyn Austin of the Orioles and the Cardinals' Elizabeth Estelle. And the foul called there on Estelle. All right, the Orioles have sent in wholesale substitutions once again. You have Banster on the court with Mesher, Riley Stone, Keelan Laird, and Ryan Rohr. Ludington up 33-5. Rohr with a nice move will get it inside to Laird. Ball batted away, and now Hikari Katsuzawa has it for Muskegon Orchard View. Katsuzawa on the dribble. Gives it up now to Grace Gardner. Gardner in the lane, and she'll give it up now. And the bucket up and in by number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. Orioles up 33-7, 2:20 to go in the opening half. Banstra with it. Banstra now back to Mesher, to Rohr. Ryan Rohr, Keelan Laird, shot from the baseline up, no good. Rebound to Katsuzawa. Hikari Katsuzawa will give the ball up now to Grace Gardner. Gardner back to Katsuzawa. To Gardner, guarded by Banstra. Katsuzawa is guarded by Riley Stone. With the ball, Grace Gardner. Gardner being harassed there by Abby Banstra. 1:44 to go in this opening half. Gardner still with the ball. And now she will give it up to Stewart. Stewart will put the shot up, no good. Rebound to Riley Stone. Stone ahead of the field to Banstra, wide open underneath is Rohr. She overlaid it. Rohr gets the miss back from her shot, and now it goes between her legs, and Katsuzawa has it for Orchard View. 1:15 remaining in the opening half. Katsuzawa doing a pretty good job of dribbling right now against the Orioles' Riley Stone. Now a pretty good job by Riley Stone, as well as the 5-second violation called on the Cardinals right there. Give credit on that to Riley Stone and her defense. Ludington leads 33-7, 1:07 remaining in the opening half. OSN in collaboration in conjunction with WMOM bringing you this broadcast. Our next broadcast telecast after tonight will be at Hawley Gym on Tuesday. Ludington Girls JV and varsity basketball action against the Cadillac Vikings. Stone has it now. Shot up by Rohr. No good. That was a 15-footer. Rebound to Laird. She loses it. Stewart has it now for Orchard View, and she'll give it to Elizabeth Estelle. And now Katsuzawa has it. Katsuzawa over to Grace Gardner. 35 seconds to go in the opening half. Stewart with it now. And there's a deflection there, and it's going to be Orchard View basketball, last touched by Keelan Laird. I'd like to send a shout out to Phil Castoni, who currently lives in Oxford, Michigan, LHS class of 1997. Again, living in Oxford, and we want to just say Oxford strong. I got a hold of Phil earlier today and asked him if he could send a clipping of Peyton Lacomb's second dunk up at Manistee last Friday. A little bit of a 16, 17, 18-second segment right there, which he did. Appreciate that, Phil, and I'd like to I said I was going to give him a shout-out tonight on the air, and he said, I appreciate that, Scoop, but when you do give me a shout-out, give Oxford an even bigger shout-out. And we stand with Oxford. Oxford strong, and what that terrible tragedy that that community went through and what they have been dealing with. So a shout-out to Oxford and the whole community there. And Phil Castoni, a 1997 graduate of Ludington, currently living in Oxford. Here, back at Orchard View, the Orioles lead 33-8 with 14 seconds left in this opening half. That was Laird to Rohr. Rohr loses it, gets it back. Now Stewart with it. Stewart will outlet it, 3 seconds to go, and now the ball goes off Katsuzawa out of bounds with 1.8 seconds to go. It'll be Oriole basketball. Gardner did get one of two free throws right there. And that's where we stand right now. 1.8 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington leads 33-8. And we're going to stay right here, actually, and thank McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. And Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Yes, folks, and I said Phil Castoni earlier. Yes, he is the nephew of my former broadcast partner, Gary Cassie Castoni. I was telling Phil today that Cassie and myself had a lot of great times together over the years we did broadcasting. Okay, we just heard from Michael Lacombe that Peyton's night is over. He had 13 points, and he has hurt his ankle and is done for the night. There, Ludington did get an attempt right there, but it does not go, and we're at the half here. From Muskegon Orchard View, your score, the Ludington Orioles 33, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the OSN and WMOM.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, is better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View, where the Ludington Orioles lead the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 33-8 at the half. Girls varsity basketball action. And the Orioles ended up outscoring the Cardinals 15-8 in that second quarter after outscoring them 18-0 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring for the Cardinals, 3 points for Tion Stewart, 4 points for Elizabeth Estelle, and 1 point for Grace Gardner. For the Orioles, 5 points for Keelan Laird, 1 for Delaney Williams, 3 for Olivia Lynn, 5 for Carly Mesher, 2 for Emma McKinley, 6 for Ryan Rohr, and Riley Stone with a big first half for the Orioles, and she ended up with 11 points. Again, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Final tonight in JV boys basketball action. Ludington wins 51-30. In the freshman game, Ludington falls to Whitehall by the score of 49-45. Girls JV basketball tonight, Ludington wins 31-25. And right now we know that the Ludington boys are winning over Muskegon Orchard View back at Hawley Gym. And here, of course, the girls up 33-8 at the half. Right now we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I conducted recently with our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Carly Mesher. Stay tuned. When we come back, more of the Oriole halftime show right here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM. Welcome, folks, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and that player for tonight's game is Carly Mesher. Carly is a sophomore. She wears jersey number 25, and she plays the guard position. Carly, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I think it means playing for your team and not for yourself. We talk a lot about being a team player.
What would you say is the favorite part of your game?
I think my favorite part of the game is setting up the plays for our bigs to get open and our other guards to get open, and just watching them, like our bigs, work their magic.
Okay. And what do you feel of the team strengths this year, Carly, and the team goals?
I think our strength is our bond. We have a really good bond between everybody. We do a lot of team bonding. And one of our goals is, like always, beating Cadillac. And then I think a new goal would be beating Big Rapids.
I like the sound of that. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington, and why?
I would have to say Applebee's. I've been dragged there by my cousins and my family a lot, so I've just gotten used to it.
Everybody loves Applebee's. That's good. Your favorite sports movie?
It would have to be Hoosiers. We watched it down in Detroit with the Varsity Guys team. We all packed into a little meeting room, and it was really fun.
Awesome movie starring Gene Hackman. Very inspirational. Your hobbies?
Just basketball and volleyball.
Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
Ooh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot. I would have to say definitely Mr. Lehman and Algebra 2. I think that's a really fun class. And then I do have Coach as a teacher for AP Environmental Science, and I really like that class too.
Your plans for spring sports, Carly, and tell the watchers out there what you did during the fall.
I actually don't have any plans for the spring. I've been asked by multiple spring sports to like play on their teams, but I have decided not to. But I think I'm going to be doing volleyball for 0 hour in the spring and maybe some basketball camps or a travel basketball team.
And that's what you participated in the fall. You were on the volleyball team, correct?
Yep.
And what position did you play?
I was a setter and DS.
Okay. And Carly, who would you say is your role model or a person or persons that you look up to?
I would definitely have to say both of my siblings, but I don't really play the same position as them. So I would also have to say Haley Stowe. She has been a real good role model for me, like playing on a team with her last year. And then also, she's over there, Ryan. She's a really good role model for me. She always like lifts me up if I'm down, and she's a really good team player.
You got two great role models right there. I know Haley Stowe's been mentioned a few times by some of your teammates this season as well. Anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast here on the OSN and WMOM that you'd like to say hello to?
Yes, both my grandma and grandpa Wilson, and then my grandma Mesher.
Okay, well, Carly, congratulations and thanks for being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. We wish you all the best. To you and the O's. Go get 'em, O's.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View, and the Ludington Orioles lead the Orchard View Cardinals 33-8 here. Girls varsity basketball action. Just received a report from Michael Lacombe at half back at Hawley in Ludington, and boys varsity basketball action, I should say. Ludington 38, Muskegon Orchard View 15. So the Orioles winning rather handily there over the Orchard View Cardinals, 38-15 boys varsity basketball action. Peyton Lacombe done for the night. That's some bad news right there. His night ended with 13 points. He hurt his ankle and is done for the evening. That's a report coming right from his mom. He had 2 dunks tonight, so that gives him 41 career dunks in his Ludington career, and it also gives him 20 dunks on this season, this being his senior year. With his 13 points, he also has moved up into 10th place on the Orioles' all-time scoring list, surpassing Harry Volkers by 1 point. Harry Volkers, a 1960 graduate, in fact, a 1960 Class B first-team All-Stater and a member of the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. Harry Volkers ended his Ludington career 937 points. Peyton Lacombe now at 938 career points. We're going to step aside, and when we return, we'll have the tip-off here to we'll have the start of the second half. You're watching and listening to the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent. Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Both teams getting set for action here in the second half. On the court for the Orioles, you'll have Abby Banstra, Carly Mesher, Riley Stone, Keelan Laird, and Ryan Rohr. For the Orchard View Cardinals, starting the second half, number 2, Tion Stewart. Also on the court for the Cardinals, number 4, Allie Stork. And you have number 5, Mia Martin. And there's a steal by the Cardinals. You have 25, Grace Gardner, 22, Elizabeth Estelle. And here we go. Just underway here in the third quarter. The Orioles up 33-8. And Orchard View with the basketball. Gardner now over There's a steal actually there. Martin had the ball. Rohr stole it and ahead to Riley Stone, back to Rohr. Rohr in the paint. And now she is going to draw the foul and she'll go to the line and shoot 2, I believe. Yes. Foul called on the Cardinals, number 11. Rohr's free throw is up and in. Seven points for Ryan Rohr. Second attempt is no good. Rebound, Keelan Laird. Laird shot up, no good. Rohr with the rebound. Rohr's pass now deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinals, number 22, Elizabeth Estelle. Riley Stone will trigger the ball in. Stone, nice pass there to Laird. Give the assist to Riley Stone. Give the basket to Keelan Laird. 7 points for Laird. The Orioles up 36-8. Double team right there with the ball. Martin to Stewart. Deflection right there. Gardner, her shot up and no good. Ball batted out of bounds and it'll stay with the Cardinals. We want to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. 6:43 to go in the third quarter. OV with the basketball. Rohr ends up with it. Ball, and she'll get it ahead to Mesher. Mesher now is going to be fouled there by Tion Stewart. Orioles up 36-8. Our next broadcast, again, Tuesday night at Hawley Gym. The girls JV and girls varsity basketball action. The Orioles hosting the Cadillac Vikings. Keelan Laird gets the basket for Ludington. She has 9 points now. There's a steal. Stone with a shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Orioles are up by 30 points right now, 38-8, 6:19 to go in the third quarter. We want to thank Linda and Brian Matson, the proprietors, owners of Crown and Cork, on their successful first season owning Crown and Cork. They'll be opened up again in the spring. They're located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. That's Crown and Cork, one of our awesome sponsors of the Orioles here on the Oriole Sports Network. Riley Stone gets 1 of 2 free throws, and Ludington up 39-8. Banstra with it. Banstra to Rohr. Rohr now to Stone, and her pass was errant there, intended for Keelan Laird. Orchard View basketball. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to Crown and Cork when they reopen, besides their amazingly awesome and delicious food, is with Dueling Pianos comes back. Abby Banstra will trigger the ball in to Carly Mesher. Mesher, our Safe Harbor Credit Union player in the spotlight. Laird, nice move, shot up, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Riley Stone will trigger the ball in. She'll get it into Banstra. She'll take the three, no good. Rebound Mesher. Carly Mesher now to Ryan Rohr. Nice pass to Laird. Shot's good, and she's fouled. She's just enough English on that ball, so it didn't spit back out. She gets the bucket, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Orioles now up 41-8. Keelan Laird attempts to complete the three-point play. Free throw is up and good. $12 points for Keelan Laird. Ludington leads 42-8. Steal by Carly Mesher. Mesher will take the shot, and shot is no good, but she's hammered, and she will shoot 2. Leading the Orioles scoring parade so far, Riley Stone and Keelan Laird, both with 12 points apiece. Mesher's free throw is good. 6 points for Carly Mesher. Second attempt up and no good. Batted. Laird with it. Laird now to Stone. Back to Mesher. Now to Banstra. Laird with it. 13-footer. No good. In and out. Rebound to Tion Stewart. Stewart will give the ball now to Grace Gardner. Gardner on the dribble drive. Stewart. I'm sorry, that's Mia Martin. Now we have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Orchard View Cardinals. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Emma McKinley. Number 12, Jocelyn Austin. Number 42, Delaney Williams. Number 10, Annie Klein. And number 35, Olivia Lynn. 5:09 to go in the third quarter. Ludington leads 43-8. The Orioles were up at the half, 33-8. They led 18-0 at the end of one. There's a shot, no good there by Grace Gardner. Delaney Williams comes up with the ball. She'll outlet it now to Abby Banstra. Banstra, Annie Klein able to bat it ahead. Jocelyn Austin tried to get back there, but coming away with it for the Cardinals, number 2, Tion Stewart. Now a foul, and I believe that's going to be on Olivia Lynn. Again, the last news we had about the boys basketball team, they were leading 38-15 at the half back at Hawley Gym. The Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals in boys varsity basketball action. Here the Ludington Orioles lead Orchard View 43-8, 4:45 to go, girls varsity basketball. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen as Olivia Lynn gets the basket, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. As I was saying, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Olivia Lynn's free throw, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals. 5 points for Olivia Lynn in the game. The Orioles up 45-8. 4:13 to go. Shot put up, no good, but a foul called. I think it's going to be on Annie Klein. Yes, it is. Also, Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best of this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. First free throw is no good by the Cardinals. Number 25, Grace Gardner. Gardner's second attempt, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals. Shot up, no good, but Elizabeth Estelle is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Ludington 45, Muskegon Orchard View 8. We've been checking out the outside here, both Braden and Julia, and we may have an interesting ride back to Ludington. Free throws up and in by the Cardinals, Elizabeth Estelle. What do we got out there, Braden? Snow or rain or a combination? A little bit of both, and we got high winds? Not right now, okay. 2 free throws for Elizabeth Estelle. She's got 6 points. And the Orioles lead 45-10. Now there's a steal by the Cardinals. Shot no good, but drawing the foul, number 25, Grace Gardner. Orioles up 45-10. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. 45-10. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. 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 Free throw is up and no good there by Gardner. Second attempt is no good. Ball deflected there by Olivia Lynn, out of bounds. It'll remain with the Orchard View Cardinals. 6 team fouls on Orchard View, 4 thus far on the Orioles. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. Ludington 45, Muskegon Orchard View 10. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Stay tuned, those fans. You're listening and watching the OSN and WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 45, Muskegon Orchard View 10. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. I've been meaning to give a shout out to Evan Bennett. He's had a big week this week. Actually, Braden and I went over and interviewed him last Friday over at the Donald C. Baldwin Pool, and had a real nice interview with him and Coach Joseph Schneider. And now there's a steal by the Orioles. McKinley shot no good. Rebound fought for, and the Cardinals have it. Anyway, Evan Bennett set a new Ludington composite diving record for 6 dives, and congratulations to him on that. He did that last night against Manistee. So Coach Joseph Schneider has chimed in. He says, shout out to Evan Bennett, who is currently diving at MISCA, the Michigan Interscholastic Swim Coach Association, hovering around 16th place out of 36 divers. Well done to Evan Bennett, and great job on his school record, or I guess his new pool record, for the 6-dive composite right there. Congratulations to Evan on that. And also, it's been a great week for Ludington Oriole wrestler, the Beast, Nikolai Kerr, getting his 100th career wrestling victory, and also signing his national letter of intent to play college football at Siena Heights University. So big week for the Beast, big week for Evan Bennett. Last week was a big week for Abby Banster signing her letter. So we had 2 free throws right there. And both free throws were put in there by Grace Gardner. She now has 3 points. Ludington leads 45-12, 3:29 to go in the third quarter. So again, a well done to Evan Bennett, a well done to the Beast, Nikolai Kerr. All right, Rohr with it now. She'll be called for the travel. On the floor for the Orioles, you have Rohr, Klein, McKinley, Lynn, and Austin. Bringing the ball up for Orchard View, number 25, Grace Gardner. She's guarded by McKinley. Now over to Tion Stewart. Back to Mia Martin. Martin with it. Martin gave it there to Martina Parascandolo, a foreign exchange student from Italy. Now back to Grace Gardner. Her shot, no good. Rebound to Stewart, and now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Orioles. 2:49 to go. The Orioles again were up 33-8 at the half. They lead right now 45-12. Rohr with the ball. Now over to Annie Klein. Klein, Austin, Rohr. Little baseline jumper there by Olivia Lynn. Give Rohr the assist and give the basket to Olivia Lynn. 7 points for Lynn. Ludington up 47-12. 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Gardner with it. Gardner now over to Mia Martin. Martin, Tion Stewart. And now we have a offensive foul called on the Orchard View Cardinals. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're an offender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give Mike Benedict a call, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, now located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. 2:07 to go, Ludington on the attack. That's 2:07 in the third quarter. Nice little baseline runner right there, but it's overlaid by Olivia Lynn, and here comes the Orchard View Cardinals. 47-12, Ludington on top. Tion Stewart with the ball. She wears number 2. Stewart shot up, no good. Roar fighting for it, goes out of bounds, and it will be, will remain with the Orchard View Cardinals. Once again, our next broadcast Tuesday at Hawley Gym. That'll be the OSN will stream the girls JV basketball game from Hawley beginning around 5:28 or so, 5:30 with the tip-off for that game, and then the girls varsity game. That'll be OSN and WMOM, and that will be against the Cadillac Vikings. Three-pointer there by Austin, no good. Ahead of the court, Mia Martin, she loses control of the ball. Banstra has it with 1:19 to go. Now to Laird. Laird will give it back to Abby Banstra. Abby now. And Abby, by the way, is going to be playing college basketball at Cornerstone University and furthering her education there. Nice pass from Keelan Laird to Ryan Rohr, who gets the bucket. 9 points for Ryan Rohr. Ludington leads 49-12. We're down to 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Grace Gardner on the dribble over to Tion Stewart. Ball deflected back there. Now they'll work it inside. Shot no good. Right there, good defense by Abby Banstra. And now Olivia Lynn is going to be fouled, and the foul will be called, I believe, on the Cardinals, number 25, Grace Gardner. Into the Oriole lineup, number 2, Riley Stone, and she will replace Jocelyn Austin. At the free throw line for Ludington, Olivia Lynn. Free throw no good. Ball fought for, and coming away with it for the Cardinals was number 23, Martina Periscandolo. There's a shot put up no good by the Cardinals. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Cardinals. Lynn comes out of the game, and checking in, number 25, Carly Mesher. Coach Warren Stowe, just as Coach Thad Shank does with the boys, substitutes very freely. He's done it even more so during this game. There's a nice pass from Laird ahead, and the basket up and in by Ryan Rohr. Assist to Keelan Laird. 11 points now for Rohr. 12.1 seconds remaining in this third quarter. The Orioles on top, 51-12. Rohr's free throw, good. Make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening. We'll have the box scores from the basketball games, the scoring by quarter, individual scoring, final scores, all up. The running clock now in effect, by the way, folks, and it just runs out the third quarter. At the end of 3, your score, the Ludington Orioles 52, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 12. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington 52, Muskegon Orchard View 12. We get set to begin play here in the fourth quarter. And again, we want to send out a little note for the LHS softball team, their can and bottle drive. You can either, there are two ways you can donate, folks. You can schedule a pickup by calling or texting Sierra Holmes at 231-794-9936 or Maggie Bates at 231-233-5959 to schedule a pickup at a time that is convenient for you, or you can drop off your donation at the Peterson Auditorium lobby doors on Saturday, February 19th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Just pull up and we'll come outside to receive your donation. That's the LHS Can and Bottle Drive, and the LHS softball team thanks you for your support. All right, we've begun play here in the fourth quarter. Carly Mesher with the ball. Mesher will get it inside to Roar. Roar with the reverse layup, no good. And we're going to have a foul called on the Cardinals' number 2, Tion Stewart. Running clock is in effect, folks. Orioles with that 40-point lead. Up 52-12. Katsuzawa will bring the ball up for the Cardinals, guarded there by Abby Banstra. We got Banstra on the court now with Mesher, Roar, Laird, and Stone. Katsuzawa loses control of the ball. Stewart over to pick it up now. Banstra ends up with it, though. Abby Banstra has got 3 Cardinals chasing her, and she'll get the bucket. Abby Banstra just simply outraced the 3 Cardinals that were hot in pursuit right there, and she gets the bucket. That's Banstra's first points of the game. Ludington up 54-12 now. 6:52 to go in the game. Here's a steal. Mesher ahead now to Stone. Stone loses her footing, and she'll be called for the travel. Just lost her balance right there, and she goes down. And now checking into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Annie Klein, and number 23, Emma McKinley. Stone and Mesher will go to the bench. Orioles up 54-12. Ludington led 18-0 at the end of 1. They were up 33-8 at the half and 52-12 at the end of 3. Katsuzawa will get the ball in to Estelle. Estelle now going up there against the Orioles' Keelan Laird. Now a 3-second violation called on the Cardinals. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Jocelyn Austin. She'll replace Abby Banstra. Getting set to come into the Cardinal lineup, number 4, Allie Stork. And Stork comes in. Stork will replace Mia Martin. Laird with the basketball for the Orioles. Keelan Laird now will give it to Jocelyn Austin. She'll take the 15-footer, no good. Rebound to Tion Stewart. Stewart, yeah, you think you're right there. She gets the basket, but she got away. I think they got a break right there. Looks like that was a double dribble right there. But Orchard View with the basket. Tion Stewart gets it, and she now has 5 points. Orioles up 54-14. Keelan Laird, nice baseline move there. No good. Rebound, no good. Rebound, no good. She had some good looks at the basket right there. Just underlaid it or overlaid it, and Orchard View now on the attack. Hickory Katsuzawa, where's number 12 with the basketball. She's guarded there by Emma McKinley. Now she'll give it over to Martina Periscandolo. And now we have a jump ball, fought for. 4:37 to go, checking into the Oriole lineup. Checking in will be number 50, Jenna Skiba. She is just a freshman, also checking into the Oriole lineup. Seeing her first action tonight along with Skiba will be number 30, Hannah Glanville. Glanville is a sophomore. Orioles up 54-14. We're all waiting for the first playing time for Oriole manager Katerina Sprancia. And again, you want to check it out on Tuesday, folks. I interviewed Katerina the other night, and she will be our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight. We'll air her interview at halftime of the game Tuesday at Holly Gym against the Cadillac Vikings. Very interesting interview. I learned some things about living in Italy, and I was over there early in my Navy career, and I was chatting quite a bit with Katerina about that. All right, back to action here. Ludington up 54-14. Shot put up there, no good. Skiba with the steal, and she'll give it back now to Emma McKinley. McKinley now, Jocelyn Austin. Austin to McKinley. Now to Olivia Lynn, 15-footer, good. Olivia Lynn, boy, she gets in a groove with that left hand, and she can be lethal. Ludington up 56-14. 9 points for Olivia Lynn. With the basketball for the Cardinals, number 15, and that's Anasia Villarreal, who's checked into the game. Villarreal with the ball, 2:49 to go. Orioles up 56-14. Her shot no good. With the ball for Ludington, Hannah Glanville. She'll outlet the pass now to Emma McKinley. McKinley, and now we have a timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe. 2:37 to go. Ludington 56. Muskegon Orchardview 14. It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here. And we are going to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Shout out to Ludington Oriole Trey Forfinski. I saw Trey yesterday, my physical therapy. His physical therapy was winding down and mine was beginning. And we got talking a little bit. And some of the ladies there said, Scoop, you got to come up with a nickname for Trey. And I said, well, how about Smooth? They said, well, that sounds all right, but no, we like money. So a lot of the people there said, we like Trey Money. Trey Money Forfinski. So I asked Trey about it, and he said, well, Coach Shank gave him the nickname. Just a second here. He'll come to me in a second. I think he said there's a shot put up by Delaney Williams. No good. It goes off Skiba out of bounds. But I believe Trey said, what did he say? Butter? Yeah, I think he said. Yeah, he said butter. But he said it was Coach Shank said you got a buttery stroke on your shot right there. So Trey kind of like buttery stroke. He said Coach Shank gave him that nickname. But a lot of the physical therapists out there at Spectrum said, no, Scoop, you got to go with Trey Money. So a shout out to all the folks at Spectrum Health's Physical Therapy in Ludington. Here we go. We got Abby Banster checking in, number 20. We got Ryan Rohr checking in. And making her season debut, our foreign exchange student wearing number 40, the Oriole manager, seeing her first action as a Ludington Oriole on the hard court. We have Katerina Sabranska. She's wearing number 40. And again, she'll be the manager in the spotlight. They got her open. Her shot is up and just off the mark. Rebound, get it back to her. Shot is up and it's overshot it. 1:26 to go. She had two great looks. You can see what Ludington's doing here. Katerina, again, she gets it back to Ryan Rohr. They're trying to set her up. She had two great looks right there, just a little bit off on both shots. They got her open again, and she waits. The shot is up, off the mark, deflected right there by the Cardinals. And now here's a steal, and with it, Jocelyn Austin. Austin back to Katerina Sabranska. And now we have a timeout. I'm sure that Coach Stowe wants to draw a specific play up for Katerina here with 1:03 to go in the game. Ludington leads 56-14. Got a timeout on the floor. And we've got a report from Michael Lacombe at the end of 3 from Holly Gym and boys varsity basketball action. Great news for O's fans. Ludington 62, Muskegon Orchardview 28. Again, boys varsity basketball action back at Holly Gym. Ludington 62, Muskegon Orchardview 28, end of the third quarter. All right, Ludington here up 56-14. The Orioles on their way to their 10th straight victory. Their last loss came December 30th against the number 2 ranked team in Division I in the state of Michigan, the West Bloomfield Lakers. And the day before that, they lost to the number 3 ranked team in Division I. That was the Heartland Eagles. All right, so on the court right now, let's see what Coach Warren Stowe has drawn up here. They're going to try to free up Katerina Sabranska. She's got it. Her shot's going to be short. Rebound to Rohr, gives it back to her, and now there's a steal with 56 seconds to go. And with the ball for the Cardinals, Anasia Villarreal. And getting back there was Katerina Sabranska. And she did a good job getting that ball away from the Cardinals. Clock is now down to 41 seconds to go. Ludington up 56-14, and the Orioles are doing everything they can to get a basket here for their manager, Katerina Zabrancha. 27 seconds to go. Look at the bench, the Ludington bench. They're wanting Katerina to get it. I'll tell you what, if the Orioles do score right here, they're going to go nuts, their bench right here, and the fans. So Coach Warren Stowe wants and gets another timeout right here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout as they drop a play with 16.6 seconds left to try to get a basket here for Katerina Zabrancha. She said I was doing much better on the pronunciation. I made sure, I told her, I said, well, I've been pronouncing your name like this, when I've been saying you're the manager. And she got a big smile on her face, and she said, Zabrancha. So I worked on it a bit, and she said, you nailed it. She goes, you did good, Scoop. So that was a fun interview. And I was telling you and Julia a bit about that interview on the drive down here to Orchard View. Not going to reveal anything. Everyone's going to have to wait till Tuesday to listen to it. But I learned some things about Italy that I did not know. And again, I was over there early in my Navy career for over 3 years. I was in La Maddalena, Sardinia, Italy. All right, here we go. Ludington up 56-14. 16.6 seconds remain in the game. They'll inbound the ball to Abby Banstra. Banstra brings the ball up. 12 seconds to go. Zabrancha with it. The shot deflected right there. We got a tie up. 5 seconds to go, and the clock's going to run off right now. I'll tell you what, it's not for a lack of effort. I'll tell you what, the Orioles did everything they could to try to get a basket for Katerina Zabrancha, and they don't get the basket. She got about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 attempts right there. Final score, the Ludington Orioles, they win their 10th straight game. They win by the score of 56-14. So congratulations to Coach Warren Stowe and his girls. 10 straight wins. The Lady Orioles now 13-4 on the season. And more importantly, they are now 7-1 in the Lakes 8 Conference. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go!
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, and Julia Habman, the Oriole Sports Network, in collaboration with WMOM. The Ludington girls win their 10th straight game. They moved to 13-4 on the year, now 7-1 in the Lakes 8 Conference. They defeat the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals by the score of 56-14. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 18-0 in the opening quarter. They outscored them 15-8 in the second quarter. They led 33-8 at the half. They outscored the Cardinals 19-4 in the third. They took a 52-12 lead into the fourth quarter, where the state-mandated running clock was in effect. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 4-2 in the fourth quarter. They win 56-14. The Ludington girls JV team, they win 31-25. The Ludington JV boys team win 51-30 back at Hawley. and the boys freshmen, they fall to Whitehall 49-46. And the last report we received from Michael Lacombe at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, the score was actually Ludington 68, Muskegon Orchard View 28, 38, 40, 50. So a 40-point lead. So that will run by pretty quick, too. The state mandated running clock activated at Hawley Gym as the Orioles had a 40-point lead entering the fourth quarter, just as the girls had a 40-point lead here at Orchard View. So at the end of 3, again, Ludington varsity boys up 68-28 at Hawley. We want to thank we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for the Orchard View Cardinals, 5 points for Tion Stewart, 6 points for Elizabeth Estelle, and 3 points for Grace Gardner. For the Orioles tonight, 12 points for Riley Stone, 12 points for Ryan Rohr, 2 for Abby Banstra, 2 for Emma McKinley, 6 for Carly Mesher, 9 points for Olivia Lynn, 1 point for Delaney Williams, and 12 points for Keelan Laird. And although manager Katerina Sabrancha did not get a basket, boy, the Orioles did everything they could to try to get her on the score sheet tonight. She took at least 4 shots, between 4 and 6 shots right there. And you could just tell that that was quite a highlight for Katerina, the Oriole manager, who got her first playing time tonight against the Orchard View Cardinals. Again, a big thank you to Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. And a final from Hawley Gym in boys varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 70, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 39. So congratulations to Coach Thad Shank and his boys teams. They are now 9-6 overall on the year. More importantly, a perfect 8-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. So big win. 4 of the 5 basketball teams win. Both JV teams win. Both varsity teams win. Just our freshman team, and they sounds like they had a heck of a game too, a very competitive game. They fall in their game, but not by much. But they fell. I believe it was 49 to. I got it written down here, so I believe it was 49-46. In that freshman game back at 49-45. I'm sorry, there it is. Whitehall 49, Ludington 45, the boys freshman game. Coach Warren Stowe will be joining us momentarily, and he'll be coming up. We'll be chatting with him in the Smith & Eddy post-game show. If some of the Ludington fans heading out right now, I'm sure they're tuned in. Make sure you drive safely back home. Got a combination of snow and rain out there and some wind. So Coach Stowe's coming up right now. His girls win 56-14. He's going to be very happy with this one. Everybody got lots and lots of playing time. Boy, Coach, first thing I got to say, you did everything you could to get manager Katerina Sabrancha on the score sheet tonight. That had to be a thrill for her playing in her first varsity basketball game against the Orchard View Cardinals here tonight. And the Cardinals have a foreign exchange student as well from Italy.
We were giving Kat some business walking in because at halftime they were talking to each other. You know, we said, Kat, you're fraternizing with the enemy there, you know, giving her a hard time. But no, I hope that's an experience that she'll remember forever. And good friend of mine, head coach at Allen Park, you know, one thing he taught me is, as much as this is about basketball and everything else, it's about memories.
Oh, yeah.
And just trying to give her a great memory. Yeah. She's a great kid. She's helped us out big time.
That was jersey 50 she had on?
She had 40 on.
40. How could I forget that? 40. You going to let her take that jersey back to Italy?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, maybe we'll have to frame it for her there. She got a steal. She's in the book.
Well, Coach, your team, 10th straight victory. More importantly, 7-1 now in the Lakes 8 Conference. Your team is really rolling. I know that Orchard View, you know, they're 1-16, but you can't fault the girls out there. They gave effort.
No, they tried really, or they played really hard. You know, in that second quarter, it gave us fits. They had really super active hands. You know, and I'm happy to see Orchard View with the numbers and talk to Coach before the game. So that's great. I hope that, you know, their JV team is good. So hopefully that's good things for them to come.
You know, Coach, I was kidding around with you during our pregame interview about the fact that of the 37 points scored the other night against Traverse City West, 34 came from Olivia Lynn, Ryan Rohr, and Keelan Laird. Well, tonight you got 12 points from Riley Stone, 12 from Ryan Rohr, 12 from Keelan Laird, but you also got 9 points from Olivia Lynn, 6 points from Carly Mesher tonight, Emma McKinley with 2, and Abby Banster with 2. And it looked like Abby was shooting more tonight.
Yeah.
And Riley Stone with her biggest offensive output of the season.
Yeah, and in a game like this where Riley can just get in the passing lanes and harass the ball, we talk about in a game like this turning defense into offense, and Riley definitely did that tonight. And then hitting a shot is great. And Abby, she's looking for a shot maybe more, but in the same token, they pack it in so much that those shots are there, and if she's in rhythm, Abby has the green light to shoot that shot. And Carly hit a big shot on the wing, so I always love to see that when we can make some jump shots.
A great night for Ludington basketball all the way around. Just our freshman team, and it sounds like that was a very competitive game. You and I saw the start of that game. Ludington ended up falling in that game by the score of 49-45 against Whitehall, but both of our JV teams win big.
Okay.
Well, actually, our JV girls 31-25. It's a win. It's a win. Yeah. Orchard View, very competitive game they gave them tonight, and I'm sure that's one that you took note of watching down here tonight. But our boys JV win 51-30 back at Hawley. Your girls win 56-14, and our boys, I just got the report from Michael Lacombe, our boys won very easily 70-39. Okay. The running clock was in effect for the fourth quarter, just like your game here.
Awesome.
Both your team and the boys back home, the running clock began when the fourth quarter started, so that was activated.
Love to hear it. That's a great night for the Orioles.
The only bad news we got is that Peyton Lacombe went down with an injury to not the leg that he injured the other night. Hopefully, Michael was saying they're hoping it's just not a bad sprain.
Okay.
But
hopefully not.
So. But a great night of basketball all the way around for the Orioles. What was coming into this game, Coach? You were taking on a 1-15 team. What were you looking as a coach to mainly get out of this game for your players?
Well, I mean, we just talk about focusing on us, and it's not about Orchard View. It's about us and taking care of the basketball and fighting for great shots. And then in a game like tonight, making sure that we turn our defense into our offense. And then at the end there, when we got in the locker room and we're celebrating, I told them that they've got a Cadillac team coming in Tuesday that throw their record out the window, man. They if there's a team they want to beat that they've circled for a long time, it's the Ludington Orioles, and I don't blame them. So we're not just going to get their, we're going to get their best and then some.
Yeah.
So we're excited for that Tuesday night.
That game last year at Kingsley, that district championship game, Cadillac had defeated your girls during the regular season, just like the Cadillac boys had defeated Coach Hank's team. We went in there to the districts, and what a game that was. And like you said, Cadillac, I'm sure when the schedule came out, they circled that date right there, and they said, because Cadillac felt that they were going to go a lot farther than the districts. They felt that they could win a regional championship last year and go some ways. And your Orioles played a heck of a game against them up there at Kingsley last year.
Yep, we did. They were girls on a mission, and they took care of business. So we're excited to see them again. That's great competition for us, and get ready for the districts.
Yep. Well, Coach, we're going to let you go and have a safe drive back with your team.
You as well.
We will as well, and we look forward to being with you Tuesday night at Hawley Gym as the Cadillac Vikings come to town. Enjoy the weekend and enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday. Who was your pick?
I'm going with the Bengals. Who day?
You and I both, Coach.
I know it's sacrilege, but I don't think Matthew Stafford's as great as everyone thinks he
is.
So.
Wow. Somebody is thinking on the same wavelength with me.
Who day? That's all day long.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah. Well, Mike Mesher's I'm on a little bit on our same wavelength as well too. There's a few of us out there.
He was a smart guy.
There's a few of us.
Go O's.
Enjoy this one, Coach. Coach Warren Stowe, his girls win 56-14, 10 straight wins. The Orioles now 13-4 on the year, 7-1 in the Lakes 8 Conference. And with that said, make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening, folks. We'll have those updates up there. And with that said, we're going to get on out of here, folks. A good night for Ludington basketball. Again, the girls varsity winning 56-14. The boys varsity, again, winning by the score of, I just gave it to you, folks, winning by, I got it right here. Here we go. 70-39. The boys JV or boys freshmen, they fall 49-45 to Whitehall. JV boys win 51-30, and the JV girls win 31-25. And with that said, for our executive director, executive producer, and boys varsity basketball coach Thad Shank, for our technical engineer, for the OSN and WMOM Braden Kronline, and for our OSN camera woman Julia Habman. This is Todd Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying so long from Muskegon Orchard View. Have yourselves a great weekend, folks. Stay safe and go Bengals on Sunday in the Super Bowl. Good night.